Fortunes are made and lost, all in seconds. Sometimes, you're the one shooting. Sometimes, you're looking down the barrel. A couple bad deals on my friends and I have ended up on the wrong side of a bad situation. One more score, and maybe we can put that behind us. Meat, machines, and magic all fight to be top dog. And us, we intend to come out on top. We run the night.
Chicka-blow! Hello, we're here. We're playing Shadowrun. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Hit him with the chicka-blow, even.
Chicka-blow. I was going to say something else, but that might be... Oh, that one is copyrighted.
Common sixth-world slang, chicka-blow.
Right. Chicka-blow. Yo, J. Robin with the 21 months.
That's like 3 years.
That's a lot of months.
That doesn't matter, right?
Well, we got what we came for then.
Right. I got the sub. We are out of here.
Bag acquired.
Real quick, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I know we had some technical difficulties last week, so I do want to say thank you guys so much for being around for that. But we'll go ahead and start with talking a little bit about Geek Elite Media and all the wonderful goodness that they have available to them. Ian, give them that
so
spiel.
Geek Elite Media or Geek Elite Media Network or geekelitemedia.com. Go check them out. Do you like podcasts? Because I like podcasts. I'm on multiple podcasts. This one, if you're not watching it live, Journey into Mystery over there on the Geek Elite Media Network. Sometimes I show up in other podcasts as well. But go check them out. They have something for everybody. Quite literally. Do you like books? They got something. You like history? They got something. Do you like pop culture, TV stuff? Yeah, of course you do. Because who doesn't, right? So go check them out. We are partnered here with them. So we are releasing our podcast under the Geek Elite Media Network umbrella. So if you like us, go say hey to the homies and make sure that they know that we sent you. All right? Also, if you find something you like through them, just maybe leave a little thumbs up, comment, share, whatever on whatever podcatcher you use to make sure that people can still find all of that nerdy goodness. Geek Elite Media Network. Don't forget to geek out.
Couldn't have
That's
said
it. That's the plug.
better myself. Thank you. Oh, so
Don't forget to be geeking.
be geeking.
We'll
As the
workshop
kids
it.
say. Right.
If you're not geeking, you're squeaking. Because you're
I
a
don't
rat.
know.
Oh.
Uh,
Clever. Anyway, so where we left off last time, Hardwire took on an assault on their own with no one's help whatsoever.
Yeah, you all are welcome, by the way. I tell you in person because I can't text you anymore.
It's true.
your deck is bricked.
I mean, your comlink's still good, right? It's just your deck that's bricked.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why you said it so weirdly.
Your bike still works. You can get to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Your dad.
You can still walk. You're fine. But they had their first run-in with the Black Lodge as a, I guess, what they would call a ghost story. Walked in the front door as one of Konami's gang leader runner crew that was thought to be dead walked through the front door. But Hardwire was able to brick 2 cyber decks at once, and as well as getting his own cyber deck bricked as well, unfortunately. But as everything began to calm down and tensions were rising, you guys, after the tensions began to subside, noticed Kyrie was laying on the ground in the middle of the room, unconscious, even though she seemed relatively fine just moments before. And that is where we left off at.
ETA on when we're done tracking that astral.
Oh yeah, you have like another 50 minutes left.
Cool.
I mean, if we were tracking her, did we notice anything?
You notice that it didn't seem to waver at all the whole time. You guys were. It seemed almost easier to catch up with because it stayed after a certain amount of time, you were looking around and trying to see which way it went. Almost like if you found the middle of the path, and you went and saw as the aura went down. You followed the aura down there to where it was condensed at. As you saw the overlapping auras of, Isabel, as well as Kyrie. But you guys began to trace it the other way to see where it possibly came from as well. I noticed it led to the same portion. It seemed to it tracked along throughout the house. Right, it sort of looping through the house, but the beginning and end point brought you to the same location of Kyrie.
Gotcha. We'll stay zoinked out.
Zoinks.
I love that so much.
Me and Co are in the room now, right? With knocked out, or is it just me?
Yeah, I think Co went to go look at the atrium, as you guys were beginning to head back in, and I believe Co was on trying to keep people level-headed at the same time, and moving you away from Mr. Green to not, get OP angry any further.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I went outside to go check the vehicle.
Yeah, and you went outside to go check and came back, and that's sort of when everyone's reconvened. Besides the two that are passed, or is everyone past? 3 people passed out upstairs?
Well, I think
that'd be
I went up there because that's when you were like, you see Kyrie.
Well, Kyrie's in the first floor in the living room. Compared to Dobrik and Karma, and I believe Hardwire are all knocked out, unconscious in the medical. I think you went AR. Anymore. Okay, yeah, you went to AR, right?
Yeah, you have to switch before you jack out.
Yeah. So he swapped out and then jacked out and found his deck was almost smoking off to the sides, just a very small trail of the damage that was done.
I'll check life signs on Kyrie then.
Yes. Do you have?
Do I see her chest going?
Yeah.
Is she breathing? Do I feel?
Yeah.
I'll do basic stuff.
Easy enough. You can feel the it's not faint. It's not like normal breaths though. It's somewhere in between where it seems like it's a deep meditative state almost.
Cool. I'm not going to do the whole thing again. I'm going to go grab some liquid. Just
easy enough to find. You find a cup of something sitting on the counter. Grab it, throw it in her face. She sort of winces a little bit. That's what I was expecting the first time.
What is this?
She takes her hand and
Karma couldn't find the restroom earlier.
Some sort of mixed drink. I don't know what this is.
Why were you asleep? What the fuck happened?
I wasn't asleep. I passed out. I don't know. I was fine, and then I suddenly just got really lightheaded, and then next thing I know, I have Is this rubbing alcohol? What is this? Oh, my face. Just
Maybe.
From over by the atrium, just that's probably really cheap beer.
maybe. I don't know.
The like fruity floral aspect of it is because it's home brewed for like $1.
Gross. Okay.
It's disgusting, but it'll melt your brain. So like, think about it.
No. And she just like begins to stand up, sort of brush herself off a little bit, and try to get whatever liquid is on her, just sort of excess off. But she seems fine. She seems like a little dazed a little bit after just being woken up. But other than that, she seems normal.
We should have Dobrik look at you as soon as he gets back.
Yeah. Yeah, Ko, where are we? You were showing me to some people to talk to, or you said you had someone to talk to me about.
Oh yeah, no. If you, I don't want to be like overstepping or anything, because are you sure? Okay, and you know what? You asked me for stuff. I have people that I need you to try to track down.
Yeah.
Because you want to get back in, like you want to keep doing your fixer thing, right?
Yeah. Are they runners?
Okay. Yes and no.
What? Are you the confused one?
No. Okay. So like, I guess I'm sorry. Trust has been a really weird thing, and it took me a minute to remember who you were. My old fixer has been missing for a while. I have no idea where to start. The last time I called their place, somebody picked up the phone and was speaking Spanish. My boy don't speak Spanish. I know that for a fact.
Have you checked there first?
No, because all the stuff with Aztec and the person who answered the phone in Spanish, I also know doesn't work there. Spent a lot of time there.
This is probably where the clues are, though.
Yeah, that's sort of
Probably really dangerous.
And is it a business front?
Like he's my fixer, but he legitimately owns Neon Billy's Bar and Arcade.
So you sure it wasn't just like a customer who just heard the phone ringing and picked it up?
Yeah, nah, like I don't even answer the phone over there. That's weird. I don't work there. I don't know you. I don't know you shit.
I mean,
you know,
why... drunk people act differently sometimes. Is all I'm worried
fair
about. Could just be a customer. I would check there first. Would be my suggestion. I could send some feelers out if you would like.
So not going to address the fact that Konami said it could be dangerous. We traded him in a body swap.
Yeah.
And now you don't want to go to a bar?
Knowing what I know now about what Aztec wants my blood for, I think I'm a little bit more of a precious commodity than a meat suit to throw at somebody.
Wait, why does Aztec want your blood for?
Oh, some sort of rage flu. They're trying to use my blood to kill people with it.
Right, Aztec. Gotcha.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's pretty on brand if you ask me.
Why yours specifically?
I think it's something about for how mad I actually am at them. I've altered my blood. It's magic. I really don't know. I just know that they want my blood to be able to do something bad with it.
Gotcha. And I think they're right. Maze, it's a dangerous place for them, but if Aztec is wanting their blood, that's and you see her eyes are she blinks multiple times in a row. It's too dangerous. Let me go ahead and get some of my contacts out, see who's around still, see who's in Seattle. Have left me for a different fixer, and I'll have someone take a look over the bar for you, real nonchalant
Yes, please. And I mean, let me know. I guess bill me at the end.
Always do. And she sort of winks at you and begins to walk towards a computer.
I'm gonna give Jay give Mace the head nod, go make sure she doesn't fall over.
True, but I want to get back to potentially Aztec propaganda brainwashing videos. That way, maybe you're like, Aztec, not so bad. It's just keep walking. You're just gonna walk away. I don't even wait for a response. I'm eh? Okay.
All right.
All right. What at this point in time, Hardwire, what would you like to do?
I would like to repair my
cyberdeck. Perfect.
But I need a shop. I can't do it here. I have to go home.
So would you like to go home?
No, not yet.
Okay. I will pass unless there's anything else you would like to do. Or
who was the... I'm trying to be polite here. Person.
The zombie.
That walked in the door.
So I don't know much. I just know that that was an old school runner by the name of Mr. Green. She used to run with OP back in the day, and there's actually a headstone outside where she's supposed to be dead. So I don't really know. I'm gonna kind of motion over over my shoulder to the atrium. I've never seen it do that, as it's all shuttered up. Yep.
Well, whatever just happened, there were 3 deckers outside, and they bricked my device, my cyber deck, and
dude, fuck those guys.
Whatever it was felt like a threat. And I'm not okay with whomever that is at all.
Yeah, no, this whole thing definitely stinks, and I don't like OP being in there alone. But I mean, boss is gonna do what boss does.
You know.
I'll send OP a text, just you good?
No response.
Fair.
I'll allow it.
I mean, if I find anything, if I hear anything, then maybe I can be around to help. But if the dude's not going to talk to me, the dude's not going to talk to me. It's not my spot to check in on the boss like that. You know what I mean? I protect him from physical harm. Emotional harm is a whole different spectrum.
Okay.
But enough about OP and whatnot. Are you okay? Your deck getting bricked is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I mean they could have probably done much worse.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know. I can't count without my deck.
Sounds about right. Remember the 3 basic things. You got to blink, you got to inhale, and you got to exhale.
I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do now.
We're gonna get you fixed up. We're gonna get you fixed up. I'll send another text to Mace and just, hey, we gotta get Hardwire's deck fixed. I think we're about to have a meltdown.
Not to mention that all of your devices are now really just vulnerable and that go out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, they could just get in and start I don't know, firing off text to people. As technology, I don't have my firewall against that technology up around you anymore.
All right, Mace. Last text I'm sending you before I turn my phone off. We got to get Hardwire somewhere where he can fix his deck.
And my music.
I'll be in the. I'm in the living room. Come find us, please. Send phone off.
I don't even have anything.
Do you need a hug? Are you okay? What can I do to help you?
I need my deck. And
I'm trying to do that. There's a few steps that we have to take before we can get there.
This botanist is that OP is talking to buy me a new deck. That's what I need right now.
You know what? As soon as they come out,
I'll ask.
You know what? You ask. I'm a little afraid, but
I walk straight to the atrium.
oh fuck! I'm gonna stand behind and to the right a little bit, like I do with Mason. Just this time with hardwire.
You get up to the atrium and it is the door is locked. You pull on it and you say. All the plants on the exterior of the door begin to rotate to the front of the atrium door.
I'm so sorry. Just written all over my face. Just.
I need a new deck. Your cronies bricked mine. Amateur hour. Still bricked my deck. Why isn't it opening?
I just work here, man. I don't know.
So you got a key.
I don't have a key.
All the workplaces have keys to open doors to places that they work.
I have a couple keys, but not a key to this room.
If I had my deck, I could open it.
I don't have.
I'm going to just slump down right next to the door and just sit there until somebody comes out that I can ask for a new deck.
You know what? I'll slump down next to him in solidarity. Then turn my phone back on in airplane mode and hand it to him and be like, I still got games on my phone.
Yeah. Shitty one.
At this point, we'll rotate over to Mason and Kyrie. Kyrie's just sort of plopped down at an open computer and begins to type away furiously. She looks over and notices you there. Yes?
I got a text. You should get off that computer.
Why?
Because the guy who defends us from the deep, scary Matrix, his shield is broke, so we have to go fix it, and that's now unprotected. Actually, where the fuck did you get that computer?
It's one of the rats. I think it's one of theirs. He does all the protection for the rats as well?
I don't know.
Okay. No, it makes sense.
I think we have to take him back to his place, but I'm assuming we're all gonna hold on. Let me call Co. Voicemail. All right.
Hey, what's up? You've reached somebody's number. If I know you, sorry. If I don't, okay.
So I think we probably need to go take him back to get something to fix it. Probably they gave me like no information. Said his dick is broken. He turned his phone off. I couldn't make a Cialis joke. And
no, did he
so
say
probably...
dick or deck? There's a very distinct difference.
He said deck, but I wanted to make a Viagra joke, but he turned his phone off.
Oh, okay.
It's not funny anymore. I have to explain it. You ruined it. It's your fault.
You're sure. Yeah. Let's go get Hardwire. And I guess the rest of the crew to go.
Oh my god! It would have been that joke would have been perfect. His name is Hardwire. He needs Viagra to fix his deck. Oh my! It wrote itself. Why couldn't anyone hear it?
As you guys begin to head back in to the main room, you see Hardwire and Konami sort of just plop down, waiting. At this point, Karma and Dobrik, you guys have finished your astral investigation after an hour on the astral plane. Just
well then, that was kind of weird.
The trail's coming from inside
the house. So I don't understand what this means.
You know, man, I think I'm getting some serious spiritual vibes from this. I mean, if it was sorcery, I think the trail would have led somewhere. But it's coming from Kyrie, so
I mean, and it's not a possessing spirit or anything like that. So maybe she is somehow fused with Kyrie. I don't know.
yeah, it seems similar to maybe inhabitation, which is something I don't really have much experience with, but I know it's something we be careful around.
Is it something that your friend knows something about?
You mean Jim?
Yeah, that guy. That guy.
Yeah, Jim might know something. I mean, he is a spirit.
Do we want to trust him with this information?
It wouldn't hurt. I mean, what's he gonna do about it?
Kill I guess he would have already killed Kyrie if she was a blood mage. I guess. By the way, he said something out loud. Remember the contract? Any clue what that's about? Back in like the van on the way over here.
Contract?
Yeah.
What about the contract?
I don't know. Jim said something like, "Oh, remember the contract." And then he's just kind of looking around. I'm like, "All right, dude. I didn't sign shit, but you did."
Oh.
So
I thought you read the contract. Guess that was out again.
Yeah, that was out of game when we had the wonderful
Yes.
show and tell.
Yeah, when I signed a pact with Jim to help us through Toronto. It's the only way you can get the help of a spirit like him.
yeah, I remember all the thorough thought and and investigative work that went into it beforehand.
Well, I saw a few lines. There was power, destroy blood mages. Seemed pretty foolproof. So I signed it.
Alrighty.
But really, I mean, you shouldn't have any problems with Jim unless you're some sort of blood mage.
Do you see any blood aura on me? I don't think so.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Yeah, feel free.
Oh, he's like, hold on, wait a second. When was the last time I sent you?
I mean, I cinched you, like a couple years ago? That's
It's fine. It's pretty much
one
the
and
same.
done, right?
Yeah, one and done.
As
We
long
had
as
to run
I
this-
recognize my aura, that's all you need.
Before you sense me, let me know so I could take an astral shower.
Right.
Your aura is your business.
Doesn't do things seem a little bit more tense around here to you? Like there's just an air of weirdness.
Where is Kyrie? Wasn't
Where's
she on the
Hardwire?
table here?
Yeah. Let's go. I guess let me call Co or Mason. I don't know.
I pick up. I didn't
Mason.
turn it off.
Yeah. Don Mason. Hey, where you guys at?
Oh, we're downstairs. We're waiting on you guys to wake up.
We're here.
Okay, turn your phone off.
By the way, okay. All right, he wants us to turn off the phone, so
Why do we need to turn off our phones?
I feel like
he didn't. He turned off his phone before I could ask.
I feel
Better
like
be
I hung
safe
up
than
the
sorry.
phone.
I just bent it in half.
You don't have your phone. Kyrie has your phone.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah. Gave Gary the phone and
Oh shit! Where's
I've
my
been
phone?
robbed.
My phone? What?
Call Lone Star.
Fuck! Wait, where's my jammer?
Yeah, it was also taken.
Where are my pants?
Oh no, didn't have those on in the first place.
That's something that just happens in the rat's nest sometimes. It's always a party around here.
They just take your pants and just run.
You fell asleep with your shoes on, we take your pants. Learn the rules, bud.
I also feel like my phone rang and I picked it up and I just imagined like me sitting on the couch and Co and Hardwire's like, why the fuck is your phone on? And I was like, yeah, what's up?
No. I'm just hanging out. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fine. Chat.
I can talk. Yeah, I got tons of time. I can talk.
Chill. Yeah, I'll
You guys
start heading down.
head downstairs. Is there anything you'd like to do, Karma, before you descend?
Real quick, Dobrik, you should probably know. So Jim did have a run-in with Konami. I'm not sure if you were aware. There was some litigation, between what's a blood mage, what's a blood adept, are they the same thing? And this is like a whole Shadow Court ordeal with that contract. I think Jim is cool with it being a blood adept per the contract as written. So as long as you refer to Konami as a blood adept.
Konami should be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're safe in my book. It just feels like all blood magic anything he's just kind of upset about, because even when I was just trying to take those themes, he was like, nah, they burn. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, a theme, if anyone finds in a theme, who knows what kind of dark path they might find themselves down.
I mean, it just all depends on how you use it, right?
I guess. You have to have a teacher, right? You can't just use in a theme.
I mean, I think you may be able to use it just as like a typical power focus. You don't have to theme it up, but I wouldn't know. Konami seems to have picked him up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm not much of the enchanter. I know a little bit, but things aren't my thing.
I know a little bit about enchanting, but yeah, outside my realm of expertise.
And also, while I'm thinking about it, if this is some sort of like, I don't know how, but if Isabel somehow inhabited Kyrie, all I know is it's pretty difficult to separate the two.
Not as simple as a counterspell or a banishing.
No, it's not like possession where they come and go. It's nearly permanent.
Can Isabel hurt Kyrie in any way?
I'm not sure. I think it goes both ways. If Kyrie's safe, Isabel's safe, and vice versa.
Well, we don't have any reason to be alarmed as of yet. It's just kind of all weird and unknown.
It's a vessel, if that means anything to you.
I know what vessel means. I went to college.
Magic college.
I sold drugs out of college.
Karma sold drugs out of vessels.
2 vessels.
But we're still missing the spirit part. It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, well, I don't know where we would do some more digging, investigating, but let's at least regroup with everyone downstairs and plan out our next steps. I mean, I did have that thing. It's kind of time sensitive, but I haven't really brought it up with everyone yet. But if you want to make an easy 5,000 new yen, I'm your guy.
Are there any? Let's go ahead. Sorry.
Did I miss something?
I haven't read it. I've got a job lined up for us that needs to happen by this weekend. But the Mason and Hardwire were looking into it maybe a little bit while we were zonked out. So maybe they have some information.
Not anymore.
Well, if you need any help, just let me know.
Oh yeah. I probably will. And I'll start heading downstairs.
I'm gonna start digging through the duffel bag a little bit. Because I remember that I'm gonna pull out my old deck that I got and then gave to Hardwire and then got back, and I'm gonna give it back to Hardwire and go, this one's not bricked. It's my old rig.
What deck is it?
I need to look because I know I have this in here. What was it?
Shiawase 720.
Like, I'll get you the numbers and stuff here as I dig through. But either way, just if you want it, the old noggin doesn't work with it anymore because the events that transpired. But if you want it, you're an infinitely better decker than I ever was. So it'd actually be kind of an honor to get you back in the Matrix.
Oh yeah, I take it 100%.
You take it, and there's a little bit of dust on it, but it's
Some blood.
yeah, but that's normal. But overall, still in functioning order. At this point, as you guys are handing the deck over to each other, or I guess handing the deck to Hardwire, you see Dobrik and Karma begin to wrap around from the stairs into the living room. You guys are all reunited in the living room.
Yo, what up with the comlink?
Oh, his deck got bricked, so we no longer have a shield.
What were you doing? Is this because of the thing I asked about?
No,
What?
unfortunately. Well, who knows? All I know is you were sleeping, a bunch of people showed up, and now the green thumb is talking to someone in there, and I don't have my deck. And I got this deck, but it doesn't have any of my programs on it, so I'm going to need a minute.
He also defeated 2 out of 3 super secret society people. So
The SSS?
Hey,
Wow.
Hardwire. It's Renraku Kitsune. It's on page 177.
It's fine.
Keep talking about decks and
It's a
bricks,
rating.
but we have
It's a
basic-
rating 4. It's
did you just make a
no, it's
construction
actually-
joke?
Yeah.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Anyway.
So do we need to go fix your old deck, or
Yeah.
your original deck, and this is the old deck? Do we
That's
still
my
need to go
old
do
deck.
Yeah, we do.
Do you know how long that would take?
Not until I get a better look.
like how bricked is it? Does it power on? Is it an OS issue? Is it like
Is that a picture of Mason's butthole?
It bricked.
but like does it power? Does it cycle? Like
If you handed me a brick, I would have more use for it than this.
Have you tried hitting it? That usually works when I.
With a brick.
Okay, how about this? How about this? We all hop in the Humvee. We drive to Hardwire's place while Dobrik explains to us the job.
that sounds good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, move.
Actually, sorry, Mage Boys. When we went out on our adventure, we traced the Isabel thing back to Kyrie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the spell is emanating from her.
Wow.
So
We have
Kyrie,
quite the
I'm not
mystery
sure
on our
what that
hands.
means.
So maybe you are a wizard, Kyrie.
She's a what?
A wizard.
Why are you
I
saying
think
it
she's
weird?
a vessel.
It's an old movie with this
vessel?
kid with the little scar on his head. I don't know.
Why am I
So,
saying?
am I a mage or am I a vessel? What's the difference?
I don't know any details. I'm just like
There is
guessing.
that's
You look like a vessel.
a powerful
When
arcane person using you or working through you somehow.
when we were in school and you were younger, did you get an invitation to some school in England?
I mean,
There's also one in North America too.
yeah, but yeah.
There is. I didn't go. So
During the year that
I mean, I went
You
to
guys were-
MIT and T, but like,
Oh, what's up, fellow alum?
well, I didn't finish, but
Oh, I finished twice.
what?
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
You know, in the certain circumstances, that's a really bad flex.
All right, yeah. So we'll just wanted to let you guys know what we found out, which was almost nothing.
I think when you upload this session to YouTube, it should just be called Dick Jokes.
I don't think I can do that for not like copyright, but for
Deck
Guidelines.
maybe deck jokes. There we go.
Deck jokes.
Drek
Fucking
jokes.
A fame, deck, I finished twice, hardwire, like that's all
Masonry.
this episode is. Masonry.
So, I mean, we good to leave? They don't need you here for anything, Co?
They're not responding to texts. My comms off as it is. Gonna look around. Is there a spot that I can just like leave a note? Actually, you know what? Is Dash around?
Yeah, you see Dash, and she's talking to like 3 or 4 other members of the gang, sort of just chatting over in the corner.
All right. Then I'm gonna stand up and kind of put my hand out to help hardwire up, and I go, "Hey, Dash, we're dipping out. We got some business to attend to. If the boss comes out, let him know my comms off for the time being, and that should he have any questions, he can reach out."
Hey, have you guys seen my phone?
Oh yeah, give
Okay.
it Barry.
All right. Also, watch out for the person in there. That's like straight up a ghost, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's. I think that's Mr. Green.
yeah. I'm so confused.
I
Well, here's I'm gonna give her my comm information
Mhm.
and be like, so there's that. If you have questions, let me know. Also, I kind of want to know what happens with Mr. Green thing. So, like, keep me posted.
maybe.
That's
Sure.
not a no. All right, and I'm ready to go.
You have a 1-1 BTL dealer.
Yeah. Anybody looking for some BTL?
I just realized a BTL dealer has my number, but I don't have theirs.
That's the way business works.
It's time to
Don't ask
re up on
Kyrie
them
something.
chip, dog.
Right. So you guys go ahead and
I think Karma was trying to ask Kyrie something.
Before I leave, we leave. Although Kyrie's coming with us, right?
yeah.
Could be on the trip or whatever. But when I'm going to go grab my phone, like, hey, could I have this back? Important contacts on it.
Yeah. Sure.
I immediately crush it. Like, snap it in half. Throw it aside.
All right, we're clear.
What?
So
What?
I just know, I mean, usually when Hardwire is sketching out about some phone stuff, it's just safe.
Carmen,
Safer to just
you
crush
can,
it.
You can just power it off. You don't have to snap it.
Sure. Fool me once, shame on you.
When did I ever
Fool me
you,
5
Karma?
times. Hey, well, it's just the two of us talking.
Mm-hmm.
Since you and Mason separated or whatever your guys' deal is.
Separated. We were never together.
Okay, well, whatever.
Is this in the car?
No, everyone else is like in the process of leaving out to the van, and like hopping in, and she's off on the other side, getting ready to hop in, and Karma has pulled her away for a second.
Would you say you've experienced like a poltergeist or some maybe like ghostly activity around your house?
You know, you used to live at my house.
I mean, like since the past year.
No, since I haven't been home for the past year, I can't
Where?
say different warehouses throughout Seattle. Pretty much.
Strange things. Unexplained activity.
Yeah, being tied to a chair, tortured, bled out multiple times. Yeah, that wraps it up, yeah.
Yeah. Guess anything. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess you've been through a pretty rough year. I think you might be haunted.
Are you
by a ghost.
Are you by what? So first you say I'm magical. Now you say I'm a vessel, and now you say I'm haunted.
If this Isabel is some sort of inhabiting spirit, she would have had to prepare you as a vessel. In order for her to do that, she would have had to be a nuisance to you. Something to kind of draw some emotion connected to spirit. I don't know, I'm just trying to connect some dots.
Wait, why do we think that she's a spirit? Wasn't she the girl that you guys saved?
That's the weird thing. She was a girl. She was a human, or whatever race she was. But it just doesn't make sense that her astral signature went right back to you. I'm just saying, have you seen some doors open without anyone actually opening them?
Yeah.
You can open my door.
Or
Like,
it's-
in the fucking car.
Hold on.
You've seen some
Mind your
cabinets
business.
flapping around.
I mean, yeah, but it's. It's where
Lights
it's
flickering.
It's in Seattle. Neon flickers all the time in downtown Seattle. But every time that call it a conversation for better terms would be happening, she wouldn't be too far. Whether she was in the room, in the next room, an observant room that looked over and observed, she was around.
You mean
But-
like after we rescued her?
Like for this last year, she's always been around.
After she left.
After she left, I got captured by what I'm assuming is as technology. Every time that I was tortured or bled out or whatever, she was around in the building in some capacity. But there was a smell that was around. It wasn't like the iron or anything like the blood. It was almost rotting smell to it. It was just in the air. I just assumed it was some other contact you guys had.
Time you've seen Isabel?
I think 8 times in the last year.
But when was the last time you saw her?
Saw her like 2 days before you guys got me. So like 2-3 days ago, maybe.
Well,
And you can confirm that because when you did our mind probe over 48 hours or 72, you did see Isabel standing on the side, sort of just watching.
yeah, I remember that. Okay, well, if you notice anything unexplainable, some like metaphysical type stuff, let me know.
You'll be the first one I
Weird
talk
go.
to. First
Cool.
person I talk to. You guys smell that? As you guys are getting all in, you guys don't smell anything out of the ordinary.
My bad. I had some coffee this morning.
Ugh.
I don't smell it.
I feel like we'd be able to smell it really well. Don't we have like heightened
Yeah.
noses?
Yeah.
You guys are
I
rather
mean,
tall.
Shut up.
jokes. But no, I don't smell anything. I'm just gonna get in the car to be out of the sun.
Speaking of that, I have. I'm going to buy the materials. All right, I'm going to throw it together. I want you to design it. We got to take it to a tailor to make it professional because I can make we're gonna get you a sunsuit guy.
It's so just like, ugh.
Just deal with it.
I'm
does
assuming
His
you
name's
don't-
Mason.
He does it because he cares, Co. Just do it.
I'm assuming you
Name's
don't want
Mason,
to
not
look
Taylor.
exactly like mine. So that's why I'm saying We'll get the materials, we'll throw it together, you make it look the way you do, and then we get it finished off with the tailor. I got it retailored and like fixed at not the Jbrewian. What's the other runner spot with like the stuff? Like what's the main ones?
I
The
mean,
rat's nest.
we were just at, that's not like a. It is kind of a runner hideout, but you have to be in good with the rats to be able to hang out there.
What's the spot we got to go to like hit a drum snare to get down underneath in there? What's that place called
Seamstress
again?
Union.
The Seamstress Union. I got it fixed up at the Seamstress Union. So we just take it there once you're all done.
Fine, but I'm gonna look cooler than you. I hope
That's
you know
fine. Don't match me. That'd be weird.
that.
The rest of you now know the Seamstress Union is now known as a runner bar.
Good to know.
And you also know how to get in, which is supposed to be a secret.
You guys are really good at just telling people how to get into runner bars. It's fine.
Yeah. So
Never burned us before.
I mean, I'm gonna point it out that I was trying to save someone's life.
I
I
don't.
don't
But-
blame you.
I mean, are we gonna? Oh wait, no, they're in like Hong Kong right now. There's no way we can find.
There's
them
no way.
today.
No.
Someday.
I'm gonna lean forward, and so we're just going to Hardwire's storage unit.
Yes, I mean hardwired. Where do we need to go to get this fixed? Can you fix a brick device, or do you need just a completely new one?
I thought Hardware Storage Unit was burned forever ago, back when we had Batman running with us.
Yeah, the storage unit is no longer. It's a warehouse now.
Oh, shit!
Upgraded.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna lean back because I was just gonna punch in like coordinates for old storage unit, but like by all means,
It's that particle money.
yeah.
Got burritos?
I'm just gonna. Actually, no, I'm in the front. Yeah, what is that address? Because I can't do it through my phone because they powered it out. So I just actually typed it into the car.
I can still. Yeah, I just programmed the autopilot because I still have my. Well, now I have a deck too. So yeah, I programmed the autopilot to take us there.
Okay.
Can you slave my phone like my comm to that deck so I can at least scroll
I'm
Twitter?
working on it. Yeah, it's taking a second. You were not a good decker. I don't know.
I was
I really don't know what
I
you're going
was
on here.
I was mad decent. I got hurt in a run, and I never updated anything ever again.
There
Yeah,
were
you're-
6 data bombs. One of them was just labeled data bomb, data spike. I don't.
Yeah, I did that.
Do not open.
Yeah, I did that. Because they're gonna be like, oh nah, nobody would just like leave a data bomb here, right? Oh no, ow, my brain. Like, yeah. It works. Trust.
So,
My
if you guys
brain.
are interested, I kind of need your help on a pretty time-sensitive mission.
Ooh, give me the deets. What do we got?
Well, let's go back in time. Growing up,
In there.
yeah, it's a crazy time. Let's say we'll go back, 58 years or so. I grew up in the a poor city in northern India with my mother. She was the one that was my inspiration. She's the one that led me to my faith and kept that going. And when I was still pretty young, maybe high school age, middle school, she got, I don't know, she was diagnosed with some type of disease that they couldn't fix, they couldn't solve. Turns out it was some type of complications to some cyberware implants that she had to get, and ultimately she died for it. So, and she was everything to me.
I'm sorry I had to go through that, man.
Yeah, man, I prayed and think about it a lot, but now getting closer, I've finally found the person who was responsible for her injuries that caused her to get the implants in the first place.
All right, so like, we talking a blade between rib 3 and 4, and like walk away and let them bleed?
I haven't decided quite yet how exactly. Part of me just wants to watch them suffer as long as possible. My first thought was just to hold them underwater and watch the life, leave their body.
Classic.
Hey,
Konami's side, revenge isn't the path to
Anything real.
freedom.
I mean, on the other side of that, it's gonna feel real nice, and I'm a little jealous.
I've been searching for this guy, my father, for 50 years now.
Could have led with
So,
that.
yeah.
He is not the father my mother would have chose, nor did she choose. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no. Okay.
So yeah, his name is Thorlton Cunningham. Pretty high up, or at least was a high up ranking member in the UCAS Army. They were doing some type of tour in the area. They met. She sustained those injuries that night. 9 months later, here I am. And I've had a chip on my shoulder trying to find him ever since.
Yeah, so like we're like looking around the car. We're all on the same page that like this dude's a shitbag, right? Like
The only question is, do we have to make sure not to do the lethal blow so you can do it? Or do we is it just on site?
no, that's the answer is like if it comes to we actually kill him, obviously Dobrik is the one that gets to put
Okay, I just want to make sure.
No,
I don't know
if
this
you're-
person.
we don't steal this catharsis. Like
I didn't know if it was like I just need him gone, or if it was like I need to feel that.
I
I'm
trust
not sure. If he's gone off the face of the earth, that's my main concern. I'd like to have it be done by my hands, but it's not.
So why are you calling this a job? I'm not taking your money. We're gonna go end this guy and then go have beers.
Well,
Dobrik doesn't drink.
I don't drink. Might after this. Who knows? No, I can't. Sorry.
You're not breaking edge over this either.
I do.
I trust
Karina,
that
my
your
mom.
feelings are accurate about your father, but maybe this would be a better opportunity if we took him in and you talked it out.
I can talk about my feelings all day, but I don't think I would ever be able to forgive him for what he's done, both to me,
You don't have to.
to my mom, and to countless other people. You don't even know the type of experimental drugs he was using on other soldiers, warriors, give like arcane steroids, more or less. He needs to pay. He needs to pay.
Where's he at?
Maybe we can take away his ability to
Breathe.
perform these actions and
He's
walk away a
retired.
better man.
He's out of the game. Like he's living at large on his own private island off the coast of Chile.
So if you kill him, you're letting him win. You're giving him the release that he's wanted. But maybe if you make him face his actions.
Yeah, good point, Karma. We should resort to torture for multiple years.
I mean, if that's something you want to do, rip his soul out and let me go like a few rounds with it, just like lay some combos into it, so he feels physical and spiritual pain.
Combo breaker.
The logistics of how we do it.
I do have means of magical blades, so I can cut spirits.
Also, did you say Chile?
Chile.
Chile.
How are we gonna get there?
Yep, that's going to be a topic of conversation.
Also, do we know who the J is on this? Like,
yeah. So there is a path. The J offered a way to get us there on the island. I guess it's got only one dock. It's got some jagged edges or jagged rocks around the outside, so it's hard to get to other than that one location. However,
Sounds like you've done a lot of work on this.
We would have. I mean, my contact. They've got some pretty good resources, but if we wanted to take them up on this route into the island, we would have to fly under the flag of S technology.
Ooh.
Also,
I don't-
why is somebody else paying us to kill your dad? I don't like a you mission.
I'm commissioning it, and then I hold out the obsidian or onyx cred stick, whatever. They gave me the seed money to pay you guys to pay for our way there or whatever it is. However, I did have to give them something in return first, and Dobrik will look over at Konami. De La Rosa approached me. He wanted to sweeten the deal. I did not give him the organs. They are still there at the office. Again, that is controlled and under the watch of Az Technology.
Mm-hmm.
I did, however, steal a little bit of the blood that I created and gave it to him for 50,000 yen and the information to find my father.
I'm just gonna kind of just shift my shoulders a little bit and like be looking out the video screen window there. Just I checked out at this point. Just
That's not all, actually. And this is kind of something else I wanted to bring up with you guys. I was not planning on following through with this one, but for those of you who aren't aware, De La Rosa, the CEO of Az Technology, he kind of runs my hospital, my clinic that I work at, along with several others in the area. And he offered me a position as a director at Az Technology. Now, I would be stupid to not realize that it's some sort of trap or something just to get at Ko. But, and I look at Ko, as hard as, as difficult as it may be, we could get on the inside somehow. This could be the beginning of how to take down Aztec from within. But they want all of it.
like my whole other body.
Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of it was. Let me go back. A lot of it originally was yours, but it's kind of like multiplied, duplicated, enhanced. So I rationalized to myself that it's not your angry blood. It might not do what they needed to do, but they don't know that yet. They don't know that I know that's what it's for. So I don't know if it'll really even do anything for them in the long run. They want you.
I mean,
But it comes with a 200,000 yen sign-on bonus and 850,000 new yen a year. Enough for a deck.
I would be really shitty to put myself in front of you and your advancement, your catharsis, your revenge, and everything. I'm having a hard time with this.
And I should have I'm sorry. I know I kind of went behind your back, and I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for the person we were going after, that information.
I mean, that's fair.
This next step, I want you involved. I want everyone else's input before I make a decision. I don't care about being a director at Az Technology. I'm only thinking of, could we use it to our advantage somehow? Double secret agent. Or if I do get involved, are we just, a small fish in a big pond with the CEO of Az Technology swimming around us like a power-hungry vampire blood shark?
I know with you on the inside, and we've seen what corruption, blood magic, assuming that's what Az Technology is all about. You may be someone totally different once you come out of there.
Yeah, I mean, from what, and again, this is all what they said. I have no clue what's actually going to happen, but it's just going to be a couple of board meetings, maybe my input on some of their research. But again, if what Brynwyn told us is correct, I mean, I could maybe try to sneak out some information of my own, try to jump ahead of the cure before they even make the disease. You know what I'm saying? Or get it ready to.
I mean, they know your affiliation. There's no way they're going to trust you. They're going to leak you false information, wait for us to let our guard down, and then take us all.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a dance. We're going to have to make sure we, tell them the right things, play the game the right way, not trust a word they say, but still somehow use the connections that we do get in our advantage under the radar as much as we can. Or I can just say, no, not interested. Take your blood. That's all we need. The rest of it's off the table.
I mean, obviously, I'm only one vote, but my vote is no vote. You can do what you want, but just know that we can't come in there for backup. If you get fucked up in the middle of Aztec headquarters, you're on your own. Like, we can't get in there. We can't. Even if we were in there as your security, we would do nothing. It's a whole headquarters.
I mean, and that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, what's to stop Aztec from just blowing up this car right now, taking all of us? I mean, Ko's been on the most wanted list for years at this point now. If they wanted to snatch them up, they would have. If they wanted to get at us, they've already destroyed your house. They know where I live, where I work, but they haven't yet. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I kind of with that. I kind of don't. I mean, they haven't been able to get Ko. They know there's multiple times where they could have swarmed in, and they kind of tried, and we fucked them up. So they know that, like, coming after him, they can't send a full army after him. And if they go for you, then that just means he's definitely going underground. They're never going to find him. So I think they're just trying to play their cards safe. I think they still want to get him. I could be wrong. You could be right. I don't know. But either way, I'm down for whatever. I'm still going to be your friend, but I can't protect you when you're in there.
Hardware, Karma.
I know a few things about these corporate types and why I know them will be pretty clear pretty soon. But I have two concerns. One is that saying no to a corporation, depending on their mood, can have really negative effects. And secondly, they could get to Konami if they wanted to put the entire force of their organization behind finding one human / vampire.
Elf.
/ elf.
Did I just correct you on that?
I had no idea. I have no idea.
No, we don't talk about the fact that we're elves very often.
Yeah.
Everyone turns and looks at Mason.
You know the difference between humans and elves, but you don't know the difference between orcs and trolls?
Just give me this one. I reach out for a fist bump.
All right, Hardwire, please continue.
Anyway, they could find whoever they want, whenever they want, if they put the entire... The only thing is we haven't become big enough of a problem for them to dedicate that amount of resources. Should they ever, I think you're right, we're pretty screwed. So I feel like we could poke the bee's nest if we really want to, but it could hurt us,
Also, are we already in the pocket of a different dragon? Whatever happened?
To be a little more specific, Aztec isn't run by a dragon.
Yeah, it's run
Really?
by a cabal of blood mages.
Yeah, it's spooky underground blood mage society.
Then why
Not all
hasn't that
corporations-
dragon just destroyed them?
Politics, bro. You
And
can't
Not
just.
legal.
Blood magic
Like-
kind of killed dragons.
Yeah.
a while back.
They're
Solid
kind of
point,
at this.
solid point.
They're at this like arms race of we have blood magic, but I'm a fucking dragon, so like nobody's gonna do anything to the other.
So it's a Mexican standoff.
It's an Aztec
Like
standoff,
Like a nuclear arms race type deal.
but one of those
either-
nuclear arms is a dragon.
Same thing. I mean, are we in the pocket of a dragon? Like, I don't think that dragon would be happy if. Guess what? I joined the competitors. Peace out.
Yeah, you're right about that. She said her crap. Probably wouldn't take too kindly as a. And I don't even think I would want to tell them too. So like, hey, I've got this idea of going in as a double agent. They'd be like, no, too risky for us.
We can talk about the job at hand, which is finding your father, which, I'll help you find your father, but I hope you find redemption through forgiveness and maybe let him die an old, miserable man. He's already dead.
If I leave him alive, I don't want to leave him when he can.
You can't do any more harm, and there's no fixing the past.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in for killing the dad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in strictly because this is closure for you. All right.
And at first, I wasn't going to take your money, but now that I know it's not your money, I'm taking that money.
And yes, my standard fee will apply.
All right. Dobrik will prick his thumb and hold out the cred stick. And then anyone who accepts will get 5,000 nuyen up front. I don't care how this job turns out. Money's
Why
yours.
did you prick the
It's a like a biometric blood scanner type deal, so that way no one can get into it.
You're just trying to steal the rest of our blood?
I mean, no, it's only my blood.
I reach out so I can take the money, and then I also kind of like swipe the pricked blood, be like, delicious.
Whoa.
I thought it was like a
really contracted. Like, ah.
I'm like, whoa. Let I want to catch a flavor.
Yeah, consent. Gosh, come on.
Yo.
Dang, I hold out my still bleeding thumb.
Yeah. Yep.
weird.
I don't like where this is
Dwarves
turning.
taste different.
Nah, you taste like lonely.
Okay, all right.
Is it? Am I getting hints of hermit?
Who do you normally taste? Do we normally drink humans? Because you taste different.
Yeah.
I mean,
Human flavor.
this is probably what dwarves taste like.
Yeah.
Imagine dwarves taste dusty.
Oh, I'm gonna kind of like lean over, like, what if it's the?
That's
blood
what it
magic?
is. No, that's what it is. No. It tastes dusty.
Are you a hill dwarf or a mountain?
Rock. I'm a undermountain dwarf.
I'm gonna need
Underdark.
you. I'm gonna need you to donate some blood to get to the bottom of this. Like, get a whole blood for me.
You know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. That's all the blood that I ever wanted to taste from you. And D, I'm down. I'm hesitant, but I'm here. Like,
Thank you.
yeah.
What's the other way of getting to Chile if we don't want to fly with Aztec?
If we don't want to fly with Aztec, I kind of thought this would be a cool idea. You could veto it if you want. What
Road trip?
if? I mean, road trip would be cool to get. Oh, we only have the weekend. It's Wednesday. He'll probably get there Saturday, maybe Friday night, Saturday. Saturday night, I think is when we should make our move. But how do you guys feel about skydiving? Middle of the night.
Okay, I'm down.
All
All right.
Hardwire.
everything down.
A hardwire, you could dive with me. I
Yeah,
got you.
We'll do some tandem shit. But I only have room for one other, and you have room for another, and there's three. So one of these three is gonna have to learn to skydive.
I can levitate myself.
Oh,
I could
karma.
be levitated. That'd be cool.
I can summon air spirits. I don't know if that'll help me. I would think it would.
If I don't have a tandem, I'm not using a parachute. I'm getting and then just healing my kneecaps.
Sorry. Also, should have mentioned if we did want to go on with Aztec, and then we kind of made Aztec look bad in any way. De La Rosa said that Konami would not get off the island. Figured that was
First off, challenge fucking accepted, De La Rosa.
right.
Second off, I will do my best to be on my best behavior.
But
If
if
Aztec
we all
is-
go in under the banner of Aztec, we can just go pink mohawk and blow everything up. But
Oh, dude, pink mohawk sounds fucking rad.
I mean, when's the last time we had a true pink mohawk mission?
Is there really a world where we don't take Aztec's help on this?
No.
Wait,
Like,
And that's
they-
coming-
They have your timeline. They know everything, and they know that Konami's there. Really, you really want to just say no?
I'm saying, well, I mean, we've already got the money. We can use the leftover. And then I look at the cred stick, 25,000 new yen to find ways to get down there on our own without being under the flag of Aztec. But if we didn't want to accept that offer, he would have a way to get us onto the island.
I also just realized, what if they have no intention of getting us to Chile? As soon as Ko gets on that plane, they're like, "Shit, idiot came to the trap himself,"
Got
and
him.
then just flew us
I
to their
mean,
base.
then
Wouldn't put it past him.
that's when we do the thing that I've been saying, and we burn it the fuck down.
And like, what if we're like, we look out the window and we're like, "This doesn't look like Chile."
What's that giant pyramid?
No, that's when we do what I've been saying.
I do know
And
a
we-
spirit that's likely to do it that way anyway.
Yo, if that's how they want to play this, I'll high five Jim and we'll just rip it in a million pieces.
Rip it and
Karma, if you want to come, also we could be like a really fun throuple. But like, uh,
I'm
I'm
in
open.
danger.
I feel like Jim kind of jumping between the two of us would be unstoppable.
Three's company.
Right?
I mean,
Come on,
I'm
knock
all
on our
down.
door. Kill some blood
Down
mages
for-
too.
Like,
I mean-
going in and really doing a good suicide mission. I just got Kyrie back. I'm trying to like, I don't think
You're-
he's me dead just yet.
Nah, you're really choppy.
Yeah,
I only
think
caught, like,
XSplit. I think
Hang on,
XSplit
let
is
me-
messing
Let
up
me,
pretty
let,
hard for
let
you.
me fix that really quick.
Okay.
Cool. I
Okay,
believe
I
what
can-
Mason was saying that,
Yeah, all right,
yeah,
fine.
I mean, he just got Kyrie back. Doesn't really want to die right at this moment.
I don't think Kyrie wants me to die just yet.
I
Right?
never want you
Kyrie?
to die in general, but you decided that
Alright.
was not your path anyway.
Hey, Kyrie, I'm just gonna save us all the problem here. Yes or no, Mason, right now. You down or nah?
No, wait, it's for what? Me dying? Wait, no. Hold on. The
Nope,
question is-
nope. I'm asking the questions here. Kyrie, yes or no? Is Mason cute? Do you want his babies?
Cool. I just got stabbed in the leg. I'm not gonna let you finish. Like you, I'm like, I actually stabbed you in the leg. I know you're a vampire. And you'll heal.
She just what? Why?
He'll be fine.
Vampire, that hurts like a bitch, but you know. Yep. Oh my god. I'm fine. I'm okay. Dobrik, does this look like it's gonna get infected?
I get infected.
I don't know.
I look back at it. It's already healed. What are you talking about?
I still feel the blade. But
If you still feel it after 2 to 3 business days, go ahead and consult a doctor. Weekends don't count.
Good thing it's the weekend.
it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, buddy.
Ah!
Today's Wednesday?
Who's got another plane
Shit, where
to
have you
fly over? 'Cause I kind of don't want to do with Aztec.
I
I don't-
have a plane.
I mean, we can probably reach out to other fixers. Might know somebody with a.
Wasn't there a technomancer that we ran with one time for the one time that had a plane?
How much do planes cost?
Like, can we call him and be like, hey, remember that time? You down?
Been waiting 3 years for this.
Right.
Oh dang! Hella follows. What's going on with the stream?
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're trying to see if those are legitimate. They have like the same name repeated
Yeah.
8 times.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Sure, there's
So
people.
yeah, they're just all brothers. They just know each other.
Wow.
All 30 of them.
If we're doing a road trip, I'm down. Maybe we can fly to like Mexico
I mean,
and drive the rest of the way. Where's Chile? South
South America.
I was gonna say, I was like, my geometry, and I know I fucked that up. My geometry is not great, but don't we need a boat?
Yeah, the Pythagorean theorem here is really going to save us.
Fly to Brazil, drive to Peru,
We have
hop
to
across to Chile.
Isn't this what all those comments on YouTube when people say, please come to Brazil? Isn't this what they're talking about? We have to go to Brazil to get to Chile?
Probably.
I
Have to
mean,
go
yeah,
through the Amazon.
air
Ooh,
travel.
that'll be fun.
If we want to keep on a good timeline and leave, within the next day or two, air travel is a must. And we don't have to do it all the way there in one go, or at least close. Get a boat to the island, but then we'd be subject to whatever inspections at the dock.
I mean, Hardwire had a point, as Hardwire tends to do. De La Rosa knows exactly where I am, where I'm going to be, when I'm going to be there, and for why I'm going to be there. I don't see a way around, like, not saying, all right, Aztec, give us a plane.
Okay. I wouldn't expect a plane. One dude, one pilot. Like,
So,
if they showed like, hey, we had an Aztec crew here, I'd be like, nah, get the fuck out, one pilot.
I mean, that would be for Dobrik to negotiate, I think, since he's technically the J on this one.
Yeah, I've got the contacts.
Trying to Google the driving time from Seattle to Argentina.
How's that working for you?
It says that's not actually possible.
Did the geography of the world change?
No, not really.
You don't
Seattle's actually
probably pretty close.
not.
Relatively.
Yeah, I mean it's relatively like the same area, but I mean there's a giant wooded area now in the middle of the where the U.S. would be, that is owned by elves, and they get really angry if you show up.
Also, I'm on my comlink at this point, googling flight times and such. Guys, it's 14 to 20 hours of a flight.
So we got a day or two to plan.
Irie, do you know anybody with a plane?
No, I don't know any runners that have a plane.
Was that Technomancer? But maybe he's dead. I don't know.
I would just get some new sins and just get a plane ticket.
How much does that cost us, Kyrie?
Cost you to get a
You're
new
gonna get a
sin?
plane ticket to a private island?
A new sin, a plane ticket.
Well, I doubt they're allowing plane tickets, especially if what Dobrik was saying is true. I don't think they have a laning pad there. It sounds like it's by boat only.
Oh, we'll get somewhere close.
I mean, I've got.
Can
We
you?
We just need to get to Chile, close to the coast, find a helicopter down there somewhere, and then we're good. Turn
What
it
if
invisible.
you put the word out to try to charter us a private, cheap prop plane? Some random runner who just does under the radar black mission flights for smuggling people, and we're the smuggle product.
We're the smuggle bus.
I might know a guy that has a plane, but it could take some convincing.
Is that your eco-terrorist guy?
No. Have you heard of Tommy Gunn? The regular one.
The musician?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's got a private plane. What kind of musician doesn't have a private plane? All leveled up.
I'm sure you paid the price for it too, which I really respect.
No, it was under my chair the whole time. We just didn't know.
Mm-hmm. You remember the scene in Jurassic Park where they're with the night vision goggles and they just were under the seat? It's how what are those? I don't know. They're heavy. Must be expensive. Put them back. That's how we found the cyberdeck during the crash there.
So you put them back and you never found them again. I got it.
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Karma breaks it in half.
Just suplexes it. Hey, we're back. Thank you guys.
And we're
Hi.
So yes, last I heard, and I don't know how far the stream caught, but the last comment I heard was, yeah, what kind of musician doesn't have their own private plane? Hello, we're back. Internet is a pain in the butt, but it's wonderful when it works. So we took our break. I'm now going to say the last phrase that caused the stream to crash twice in a row. So
You should do it.
no, just because I'm superstitious now because it happened 2 times. There's no such thing as coincidences. Where do we after that? Where do we leave off? Shenanigans.
We're talking about planes.
plane.
Yeah, Rocker Boys knowing planes.
I threw out the idea of calling one of my contacts.
Yes.
See if maybe we could borrow a private plane that maybe he'll have with a connection of 5.
One thing I didn't, consider about the whole skydiving plan, like I said, I just thought it was cool. Wouldn't know how to get off of the island, so kind of.
My
a
question: Why
Every
leave
island
the
has jet
island?
skis.
Why island?
Why leave the island?
This is our island now.
I
We
mean,
need a new hideout.
if Kyrie can find a smuggler to charter us, he can pick us up. I'm putting a lot of faith in you, Kyrie.
You always do. I'll reach out to see if I mean, I don't even know if my it's been a year. I don't even know if my contacts are still around.
I feel like smugglers do their jobs for a long time, so we're probably good.
It's either a long time or a short time, depending on how good the smuggler is.
It's true.
It's never a good time.
Hey, when we're done at Hardwire's place, I need to run by a hardware store and a motorcycle store.
Yeah.
Duct tape and leather. Yep. Sounds about right.
No, I make legit gear. I said, does this sunsuit look cheap and shitty to you?
He
I
sells
mean,
them on
not
Etsy.
cheap.
Sell some-
It doesn't look cheap, but it does look kind of shitty.
It actually, lore-wise, it doesn't, because I took somebody to make it look better.
Yeah, but like
I
don't
brought
like
him
it.
an efficient product, and he made it look good and kept the efficient.
Very subjective. I wouldn't wear it personally.
It is very Underworld-esque, though. Yes.
Underworld, indeed. So you guys are arriving at the warehouse of One Hardwire. Hardwire, go ahead and describe what your warehouse looks like as you
Well-
pull up to it.
It's a warehouse, but it has been transformed into a nightclub. And you'll note many lines with many different entrances, because the nature of this nightclub is that people from all walks of life go there, but they tend to keep to their own. So gangers are there, and there's regular folks there, and then there's corporate people there. It's athletes and musicians and all sorts of things. And it is bumping per the usual with one of my tracks.
What
And
time is it?
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It is bumping.
Doesn't matter.
Is it called Puzzles?
Does it solve puzzles?
Is it called Puzzles? Is that the name of the place?
Oh, it's called Lux.
Ah. Looks pretty cool.
And
Do you have a track called Final Spark?
I knew there was
Not yet.
a leak joke coming. I just didn't know who was going to do it.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
The only league I'm familiar with.
anyway, we go to a side that actually doesn't have any lines. And there's this big old breaker box with one of those on it, and I pull that, and a door opens, and we go into the Batcave.
All right, cool.
Just like submerge down. And you guys.
Karma's
I don't know what you all
blinded.
did with your year, but this is what I got. So.
I think you guys know what I did with mine. Kyrie like speaks up.
Yeah, I chose to use mine not dying.
Must
If
be
it makes you
nice.
feel better, I spent my entire year looking for you.
I'm a doctor.
I helped underprivileged mages find safety.
Wow, that makes my year full of hiding and murder seem like dog shit.
Well, if the sun
I was
Before-
hunted a
burns,
few blood mages.
And before anybody says anything, I was helping Karma hunt blood mages and doing ganger stuff. So it wasn't all morally corrupt.
says the ganger.
In the Batcave, it's like underneath. So we like go in a door. It takes us to an elevator. It's underneath, and there are different, like 4 different elevators in there that can take you to different parts. Don't touch those. And then there's a staircase as well. I haven't got around to kitting out the Batcave, so there's a lot of places for stuff. There's like an empty gun rack on a wall, and then there's like a different like melee weapon section, but it's just got a baseball bat on it. And I tried to put a nail through it, but couldn't get it all the way through. So it just has a nail sticking out of it, but the wrong side sticking out. It's not the sharp side.
Do you have a garage?
Yeah, that part I do have because I already had all that shit. So
I
you
might
can
be
pull
parking
in.
the Humvee.
You can park the Humvee in here. Yeah, that works.
I mean, like on a normal basis.
Like I'm
Yeah.
living here now.
I mean, I can only
moving-
return the favor. You extended. You know, I got to stay in your place for a long time. So if you want to stay here, we could get some cots or something. There's really nowhere to sleep. I've been sleeping over there, and there's just like a sleeping bag on the floor.
Where's the burrito machine?
Oh, it's actually upstairs, but you have to take that elevator, and I point to the one on the right, which will take you to the cool part of the club that you will like.
If I'm
Means
going
there's
to move in
drugs
here,
there.
you're going to have to set up some signs.
Yeah, I
Wait,
just
you're moving in now
deactivate
too?
the other ones.
I just thought that was the plan.
I will have gotten out of the Humvee and already at the gun rack unloading my guns onto the gun rack. It's like, wait, it wasn't an open invitation.
I'll just kind of like, I'll see a desk somewhere, but like, that looks like your spot, Gary. It's like an empty one.
Yeah. I just feel like it's like the very first, like when you buy all the upgrades for like a hideout in GTA, but you haven't actually purchased like the upgrades yet.
Yep.
Got to do all the missions first.
Right. But yeah, you guys are now in the Batcave.
You mean home?
Those words can be the same if you try hard enough.
Home is where you make it.
Don't get too familiar, because Josh will burn it to the ground.
Yes.
We've had a couple of scares, but nothing stuck just yet.
There are actual
It's going to burn
maps
itself
in
to the
there.
ground at some point.
Right.
Fluttering and screeching above. By the way, is there a oh no, over here. I'm gonna head over to the like melee weapons section.
Uh-huh.
Like just kind of like feel my way around, figure out what's what. Put a new edge on the Athames, both of them. You know, just like casual, like I don't know what the hell we're doing. So
Oh, hey, so I trashed my burner phone. Now would be a good time to get a replacement from you.
I
Gotta go. I
don't-
gotta buy Kyrie one. Get you one.
Okay, thanks. I don't. I open a drawer. There's nothing in it. I don't have one. All my money.
there a way-
Kinda,
is there a way we can start buying those in like a 6-pack for Karma?
Also,
That's why I used to live across the street from a Radio Shack, but ever since I moved into Masons, I just don't have the supply.
Radio Shack's still even a WoW. It's like the last surviving blockbuster.
Yeah, the stock shot way up back in 2021. Had a revival.
Wow.
Also, do you have any spare like desktops or extra decks or something? Because I need Kyrie to find me a smuggler.
I mean, if you're fixing yours and my old one isn't good enough for your standards, I'm not offended. It's fine. Whatever. You can't prove it. Then, I mean...
Also, do you need a deck, Kyrie, or can I just get you like a computer?
I mean, preferably a deck so I can do stuff, but...
Right.
I'll give her the one that Ko gave me. Now I'll go fix mine.
This. She sort of looks at it, looks back up to Yuko, looks back down.
But etched into the top of it, it says code spelled C0D3.
Classy.
Nope, that used to be me in another lifetime.
We might be able to buy you like a new one. How much like a new one of those cost?
174,000 new yen.
So we're gonna go with the hand-me-down for a while.
I don't know why y'all are shitting all over my whole deck. It was a solid deck at the time.
Yeah, no, it's the exact same one that I have.
What the fuck?
That's why I attacked what was on it and not the actual deck. You're the one that was like, this will kill you. Do not push.
I'm telling you, it worked.
I'm just saying you're more effective in what you do now.
You don't know me back in the day.
You're more effective.
I
standing
kind
in
of do. I did see the deck.
Yeah, this is...
I don't really get the whole Matrix thing anyway. It doesn't really seem that powerful of a skill.
Do you use your phone for anything besides
yeah.
talking to us?
I mean, he uses it as a calculator to determine how much he's going to charge his buyers for drugs.
Like, yeah, my contacts got to call me for their orders. Pizza.
Right. Okay.
Right, what was I thinking?
Really,
Of course.
the full functionality. I'm sorry.
What else do you use the phone for?
Correct. Yeah. No,
It's not
you're right. I'm
delivery,
wrong.
It's soy.
It's soy. It's
Soy
just
sauce.
soy.
I was gonna say it's the soy nose. Games, online shopping,
Where
less.
do you get your deliveries to there? Where do you have him drop it off at?
Me?
His
Well,
online orders.
Oh, I don't order online right now. It's too sketchy.
Yeah,
Also,
she
I think
lost
it's
it.
frowned upon to order blood online.
No, see,
I just
because
have
I
them
would
drop it off at the stop sign down the street, and then
I would be ordering from Cyberpunk Amazon, and from Runners On, and
Runners on.
when I go to get my package, it's just gonna be some dude from Aztec that's just like, "Hey, I got your new shoes," and a bullet, bang, and then so ends the story of Konami.
I just
Isn't
use
that like the
Wayfair.
Ninja Turtles, to where it's like it just has an address to a corner, and the pizza man's like, "What?" And then all of a sudden, you just see like a hand come out of like a sewer, and you just
Thank you.
A wise man once said, "Never pay full price for late pizza."
It's true.
That's a good quote.
Anyway, Kyrie begins to boop, bop, beep, boop. Konami begins to sharpen blades. Hardwire, you begin to fix your cyber deck.
Oh yeah, there's going to be some rolling involved.
Yes, there is.
How much time is that going to take?
That's to be determined with the rolling.
Do you you want any type of magical boost before you get started on that?
You want any sort of medicinal boost before you get started on that? Come on, drug our boy up.
Just yeet!
I can fix
If
anything.
it's going to be longer than 45 minutes, I'm just going to kind of grab Cub and be like, "We got to go to the store," and kind of just like lead him to the Humvee.
I hate shopping.
Oh, I guess Karma could come too. Karma, you want to go to the store?
Sure. I mean, I was just gonna set up some like carcasses around the wall and really make this place feel like home. But
Carcasses, not skins. Carcasses.
You know how you hang up carcasses? Nails. You know where you get nails? The hardware store. That's where we're going.
I'm gonna stay
Joe
here.
Brick, hardware
just I
store.
could use some embalming fluid.
I'm fine staying here for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess I don't need to stay for this one. Hardwire just said, would you like any magical boost? Make your mind work better?
I mean, yeah, it's going to take a lot of thought to figure out exactly, like, so it's kind of like a puzzle, you know?
Gotcha. I will boost his logic then. I'll drop my intuition and boost his logic.
I think this is the first time we've seen Hardwire with a boost.
Boosted.
I'm gonna walk over to Kyrie and like hand her my phone and be like, slave this, and then just hand her like a box of 100, like a box of ammo, and just kind of be like, you still have the pistol, right?
Yes.
From back at the car. Now kiss.
I take a bullet and I just like chuck it at the window.
Ping!
Get down.
I don't think I'll need a box of 100.
Oh, okay, sorry. And I'll put another box, like 200 then?
Look, I get you're worried, and I appreciate it.
These ones are explosive. Those ones aren't though.
She goes
Just
ahead and
not
takes like
true.
a handful of the explosive ones, put it off to the side. Look, Mace, I know how you are. And just be safe. You got enough problems going on with whatever you're dealing with.
Be safe?
Yeah.
Fuck my life. You're the one who just got back into society. I don't care what happens to me as long as you're good.
You're the one that's going to be around society longer than society's probably going to be around.
I'm friends with Co. I probably won't be.
That's
I'm gonna get him killed.
probably
You're welcome.
what? And she opens like she flips the phone sideways and sort of places it there, and you see she logs into an external database, and grabs a document, puts it onto drags it to like your desktop or of your phone, and she said, "Take it, read it. It'll be fine. I don't need a phone. I have a deck now. I'll be fine. I got work to do. So do you. Go."
Okay. I'm gonna turn around, take 2 steps, and hit like the start comms thing. So like in my ears where I hear her, and she like I imagine it's gonna be like hello, right? I'm gonna be like, well, I mean, if something happens, you don't have to call me. I can hear it. I can hear it.
You hear the little disconnect.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the car and then just sit down and then just take my phone out and start reading as I'm assuming the Humvee's leaving.
Yes. As you guys go ahead and begin to head to the store, you begin to read through it. It is roughly about 4 pages long
Jesus.
of everything that you would probably expect you and Kyrie to eventually have a conversation about. It starts off with just saying, "I don't know how you made it as a face for this long without being able to talk like a normal person."
It's just with Kyrie. Everything gets fucked up.
You and me both, sister.
Like when I got a gun in my face, I'm cool, calm, and collected. It's just guys, we need to talk. I'm like, nah.
But it's saying, that she's around for the long haul. She would like to be more serious about between you two and start a relationship. But she wants to know more about vampirism and having a better understanding of what that means, if it's something that she could also possibly be looking to partake in as well.
Before I finish reading the rest of it, I'm just gonna get to the point where it's like, I do want to be in a relationship. I'm like, oh! I'm just gonna highlight it like that line.
We'll read it and go, yeah! Next time you see her, kiss her, you idiot. Don't even think about it. Just 1, 2, 3, mwah. Like that's it.
In front of you guys, like that's...
First off, I'm gonna be around forever. Deal with it. Second, I mean, is it weird to kiss your significant other in front of your family? As long as you're not like going for it, then I see no problem.
I mean, it was like a text message, like, yeah, we're cool. Let's be together. It wasn't like a movie moment where like, let's be together, and you go for the kiss. Like, I'm reading a dossier on the fact that we're cool.
It's your partner. I don't know what to tell you.
Called romance, Mason.
All right, Mace, am I gonna have to spell out how to have a girlfriend for you?
It's looking
Just
like
do it.
I've never had a girlfriend before.
Oh my god!
I mean, I've had partners, but they were never serious. Like, I've been like, I was at war and I went overseas, met a girl, you know, we had some fun, and then I went the fuck home. But it's never been. Holy shit! I've never been in a real relationship.
How old are you?
What do you call us?
I'm not fucking you.
Not all our relationship is to you.
Oh yeah, hey, that is a really good question. Thank you, Karma. Individually, everybody in this car, what are we?
Family. Have you never seen Fast and Furious?
Within the
Family. Dibs on Paul Walker.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, you goofed.
I didn't plan on making it to 8 anyway.
You can't actually
alive
be
in
Paul
canon.
Walker. So
I'm just gonna CGI you into every episode from now on.
yeah, you can actually be Paul Walker by being a vampire. You take that possibility away. Sorry.
Oh, true.
If I could
Anyway.
turn one person into a vampire and bring them back from the dead, it would be Paul Walker.
Right.
ludicrous.
No, that's hard.
Hardwire's Luda. Anyway, way off topic.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
I
we'll do
organize all of these races.
we're gonna have to take this to Twitter after the show tonight.
Yes.
Join us for the We Run the Night podcast post show where we talk about Fast and Furious.
The first time someone else drove my vehicle, it's like granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky that 100 shot of mouth didn't roll the welds off the intake.
I didn't know that this was such a beloved franchise to you.
Fast and Furious.
It's hilarious. I love it.
I've seen the first 2.
Oh. Anyway, so chat.
Seen Hobbs and Shaw? All right, we'll talk about it later.
We always devolve into a podcast. We could have 10 podcasts in this group of people.
In 1 week. Anyway, Hardwire, roll. What do you have to roll here?
I have to roll. So the device is bricked, and the device has like a set of its own health, basically. My device has 12 boxes of health, and I need to heal them using an engineering plus logic test.
Your logic is boosted by 4.
You are smart as
What?
fuck.
What is?
I should have summoned a spirit
What
to
is
help
my
you.
maximum logic? Is there like a maximum number I can have?
What race are you? Are you Who Man?
Yeah.
I think the base race. I think the race only matters on the base. I think you can escalate it temporarily as high as you want.
Up to 4.
I know you
Oh, I
can
thought it
have.
was-
Okay, so the temporary has limits. So I
Yeah,
can't
so
get
it's up to
multiple
4.
boosted. Okay. I know
It's
you all
up to
have
4,
and I usually
like
just
4
roll.
extra dice.
Oh, cool. So
This is why I don't play support.
It's the adjusted plus the base could be +4.
Yeah, I know
So
how
that
this game
includes like
works.
cyberware and stuff.
I feel like Mason is more if Ron Reynolds joined the Fast and Furious team.
that's fair.
I'd allow it.
You always end up back at Deadpool.
I don't
What's up
mean
with
to.
that?
I don't mean to. But
Because
it's
every
more.
character has a mask. And regenerative properties now.
Holy shit! I do always make Deadpool.
Always.
I really don't mean to.
Except for the giant troll you made that was a tank. That was...
Yeah, but that lasted like 4 episodes before you're like, all right, we're scrapping this.
Yeah. That checks out.
So in the first hour,
Yes.
I
Well, I
have
also
2 boxes.
2 boxes?
I got 2 hits
2 box.
on 16 dice.
Did you want to use a point of edge?
Wow.
I automatically
edge?
get a point of edge, actually.
Well, did you want to use your edge to like re-roll, or are you fine with just taking
4
2?
edge to reroll all misses.
Really depends on how much time you guys want to use. I mean, right now you're not really.
Yeah, I get to do this every hour, so it's fine. How long does my boost last?
As long as he's concentrating on it.
Yeah, I'm not trapping it until we get back. So
Okay, cool. We'll have fun role
unless,
playing the next
unless
hour.
something happens, at the store.
You better not. I'm legit just going in to buy shit. No, nobody start a fight.
Just don't blow
No
up any
promises.
police cruisers.
No fucking fighting.
That's a solid point. I'm leaving the RPG in the Humvee.
My whole body is a lethal weapon.
It's true.
Do I need to summon some spirits?
I think so.
I mean, technically, your mouth is a lethal weapon. You can kill people with that.
My mouth, my fists, my feet, my intellect, my ability to place data bombs in plain sight.
They never said who they were a threat to, but it's still a threat.
Ares did teach me how to snap a neck. I've never got to do it though. Have you ever done it? Like what's it
mean-
feel like? Have you ever? Well, I guess have you ever done it? Like,
Yeah. Mine was more in like a headlock though, and I like squeezed really tight and then went, yeah.
how does that work? Because they taught me you have to like kick down, pull back. Like, how does the arm like just?
So pretty much I kicked him in the back of the knee and they went, and I caught him. So their body was over here and their head was this way. And I flexed my bicep real heavy because, I got massive biceps, as you can see. As I was flexing, I then just gave him the good old, like, one jerk to heaven.
I know Kung Fu.
Gave him one jerk one jerk to heaven and sent one jerk to heaven.
Yeah. It's the Heaven Express. Bop, beep, beep. Next stop. Pearly Gates. Figure it out.
Well, yeah, you guys are the closest thing I think I've had to a family in quite some time. The question from earlier. I've been contemplating on that.
It's like 3 conversations ago. No, where have you been?
I've just lost in thought, really.
Trying to understand, is this what my life has become?
Your life is now 2 vampires, a druggie, like potentially girlfriend to one of the vampires, and to Hardwire. I don't have a descriptive term for Hardwire.
She's got more of a role than just my now girlfriend.
Now, since it seems like people are still looking for things in the book, I will keep this dialogue going. You guys are going to have to sit down and define the relationship.
I mean, she says serious relationship. I'm assuming she's not wanting to be like euchre partners. I think we're good on the fact that
Maybe you guys should like go on a date first.
I would say probably go on a date and also figure out how vampirism would affect a non-infected person should you have relations.
Now that we're talking about it, maybe you should.
Yo, Brick.
You want to be?
Karma, what do you
Let
say?
me make a check.
Do you think someone who's just willing to just become a vampire with someone they haven't even been on a date with is someone you want to be in a lifelong relationship with.
It
You
does
talking
seem a
about-
little needy and codependent. That's for sure.
Throwing that out there. We got
Wait,
some
what?
codependence going on. I mean, you haven't even been on
Codependence?
Hi.
with a K.
I'm
Josh,
yeah.
will that be like a biotech or
Yeah.
logic with intuition?
Logic plus, I'll allow biotech or medicine
By
if
the
you
way-
have it.
Are you gonna have to homebrew rules on what happens with relations with a vampire, or is that listed somewhere?
Don't you
I would
worry
assume-
about me and my wealth of knowledge in Shadowrun, okay? It's fine.
I can
Wow.
throw some stuff out there, but
Touchy subject.
5 hits.
5 hits. It can. If not careful, it can be spread through fluids.
I would suggest to like double, maybe triple wrap it before you tap it. Possible, that certain diseases could get transmitted sexually.
You telling
Be
me
careful.
I could pass some STVs, sexually trans STVs?
You could make some
Sexually transmitted
STVs.
vampirism.
I have a note.
In the rear with the gear.
That deck that I gave Kyrie,
Uh-huh.
all of these devices are slave to it.
Yep.
And I always have mics open. So that
She just,
turned it off.
Kyrie, as she turned yours off. As this conversation being had, she stops and looks over to you, Hardwire.
what is there on my face?
No. And she just begins to, press buttons and turning off people's comms.
I would definitely be open with her about it first. Let her know the possibilities of what could happen because it's only fair.
Has there been extensive studies? Like, is she just gonna be a little sick? Is she gonna full blown turn vampirism? Because don't we have to suck the blood out of her to turn her? Is she gonna become a ghoul? What's gonna happen?
I think she would probably turn into a vampire because if it gets inside of her system, then through her blood, I think that's all it really needs to take effect. That's what Sarge did to you.
No,
Would it
Sarge
be
trained
threesome?
us dry, and then we
Well,
revived.
Sarge was also a sadistic son of a bitch, so I don't know if he had to do all of that one. He just did.
Solid point. We did not question him.
No. It was quite literally, hey, you want it? And we were like, yup.
Yep.
don't forget she also has Isabel kind of there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Now it's creepy.
but she's old enough, so it's not creepy if
I think it was
If
more the
you-
two-person
she's
thing.
80 years old.
We don't even know. She might be transcending age. We don't even know what she is.
A solid point.
I'm 58. Okay, I'm pushing it. It feels like.
You're
I'm-
58?
Yeah.
We're almost the same.
All right, how close are we to this hardware store?
Old bros.
As
That is asked both in and out of game.
As you're going to ask a question, you actually hear, ding, you have arrived.
Thank God.
Okay,
The car doors lock. We're finishing this conversation.
Well, no, I would have held this conversation walking through the hardware store and not caring who listens.
I'm not talking about openly being a vampire in public.
Yes.
The door person's like, "Can I help you with anything?" And we're just talking, walking right past them.
Like,
I'm
yeah,
ignoring
so
it, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen if
What
I
happens
give
if
my
you get her
not girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be weird.
But
Gotta pull it
how
out,
am I
bro.
supposed to handle this? I want to figure this shit out now before something happens. Then I'm like, hold on, I don't know what to do.
I can send you some articles. If you want to read into it.
No,
TED
just
Talk?
tell me what I got to do.
Just pull out. It's always worked for me.
I said, yeah, double, triple wrap it. You know, if you can time it correctly. I've heard some people are able to do that one, but
So hold on. Okay, Josh, how much is it going to cost me to buy the equipment for his sunsuit?
Their sunsuit.
There's fuck.
Do you remember how much yours costed?
$5 for a roll of duct tape.
I don't remember. There is no duct tape involved.
It's actually just a suit made of double-sided duct tape.
It never comes
Very
off.
Okay, so I bought. Apparently, you had me buy a custom fit bodysuit for $3K and a nightshade suit for $3,200, and and then a helmet. Where is it? A helmet for $200. So $6,400. It looks like.
Okay. There's your answer.
We can cut the helmet out of that because I have my ballistics mask that's pretty full face as it is.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Will
still
it
have those
actually block
emotion lights?
UVs? Are you gonna, Josh? Are you saying his ballistic helmet will block UVs?
Let me take a peek.
Still have that mask that has like the emotion lights. That hasn't really been brought up since like
Yes, that's.
Motionless?
session 1.
You're saying you have that, or are we talking about my mask?
Your mask.
Yes, that's 100%
Remember?
what this has turned
Oh.
into.
Yes.
Actually, I have to buy. It's more than that, actually. So we need a micro camera for 100, headphones, electric paper, and a micro speaker
Mm-hmm.
for the helmet, because you got to put all of that in the helmet.
Cause,
Magic, it's pretty sweaty in there.
I don't think we sweat. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't have like
sweat?
water to sweat out.
Yeah, we don't sweat. We just get really hot.
Blood has water in it. I mean, I would hope you have water. Otherwise, you just shrivel up.
Nope, no water. Water not included.
it's magic illness. I ain't got to explain
Okay.
shit.
So,
Sorry.
I mean, if it makes
Sorry, my bad.
we don't pee or poop.
Not with that attitude.
Are you sure you're? I mean, blood has nutrients, and poop
We
is mostly
absorb all
blood.
of them.
This would be a
Just
separate-
always-
I think we just absorbed them all, right? Dobrik, should I have been peeing and pooping? Because I haven't.
We just screaming
We're
that in the
playing
middle
Logic.
of the hardware store. Or
I know
hardware-
this game is based pretty heavily on real life.
Yeah, vampires included.
I know the thing about vampires; they pee and poop.
So actually, 64 plus the.
Hardware. Go ahead and make another test.
You've been talking about vampire transmitted diseases for an hour. I hope. Well,
Damn right.
Fast and Furious.
So is his
Family.
helmet good?
Yeah, the
or
ballistic
do I
helmet will
have to
be fine. It'll still need the
Upgrades?
upgrades for it, but it will
Okay.
be fine.
So it'll be 60. Actually, no, we're back down to 64 because you took the price of the helmet off. So 6,400. And
Yeah.
I'm actually just gonna buy it for you. Oh, but then we had the price of the Taylor.
Yep.
I'm up to 8 out of 12.
Let's go.
Taylor asking any questions?
It's a.
Do I need to
it's a
Jedi
runner-
mind trick him?
It's a runner Taylor, so he kind of understands and knows exactly why the fuck I need it.
He knows at least that you need to be away from the sun. Maybe not that you're infected, but
Since
Have a
he
light
was
complexion.
at a runner bar, I would not have really. I'm not gonna tell him I'm a vampire, but I also wouldn't hide it either because he works for runners, so I wouldn't really be threatened by him.
no, but people might still be threatened of you.
I think vampires are really that common.
Not in UCAS. They're not. Ghouls are more common than vampires are.
How much? I guess we'll find out when we go by the place.
Just to let you know, it will be a total of 9K.
For him alone or for everything?
For everything total will be total 9K.
Oh, okay, cool.
Go ahead and roll one more time because they'll have to go stop at the Seamstress Union as well, hardware. Go roll one more time. They'll have to get to the Seamstress Union and get it fitted and everything.
How long is the tailor gonna need? Is it like a day thing or?
Since everything's pretty much there, they just have to like incorporate it together. It'd just be a couple of hours.
All right.
Do you want to throw in a little extra money to pay? That way he can get it styled the way he wants. Because I'm sure he wants it fancy, and I'll pay the extra cost.
Is it RGB on it?
Yeah, it's just boom, boom. The tailor will get all the materials. So, I mean, he's very well dressed as well. Very, nice suit, well put together. Elvish gentleman, hair sort of slicked back. So, what would you like? Any sort of style to it?
I'm gonna kind of put my arms out because I've got my like red leather jacket on and like my normal like runner clothes. I'm as close to this as you can get. So this being like red jacket, like black shirt under that, jeans, like heavy boots. If we could get some sort of contrast, like some sort of like consistent theme going through all of it, because I'll pull out my mask and I'll turn it on, and it's got like neon fangs that pop up and like eyes that emote differently depending on how I'm going. So like I'll put it on and show. So like I smile and the fangs kind of like twist up and the eyes get all happy, or I'll frown and like the eyes get red and the fangs get red.
As you're sort of showing this around, the gentleman walks around and like begins to like hold your arm up, like your arms are like by your side, you're just having a conversation. He holds your arm up and like looks underneath, like very detailed at looking over, like eyeballing your measurements almost.
And a hood. It needs a hood since there's no back to the mask. I need something to be able to flip up over the back of my head.
I included some extra electric paper so you can make the fancy fangs if you need.
Oh, that was already on my ballistics mask. Like I put money in this ballistic mask. There's so many sensors and visions and everything in this.
No, this will work. UV protection, is that the only thing that we are requiring?
UV protection. I need as much of a full range of motion as you can give me.
And like, it gets real awkward. It gets real close when you say range of motion. He like spreads like your legs like apart a little bit. Like looks like trying to see like how flexible like you need the material to be. It's a little bit awkward, but at the same time you can definitely tell like he's not being awkward to be awkward, but he's
not being weird about it.
Doing his job and just like getting measurements. And you sort of see his eye like rotate down and stop. He'll blink. And then rotate over, do the same thing, and blink.
For range of motion, I have an agility of 7.
Okay.
Like base, I would like to be able to just kind of be like, so full range of motion, kind of just pick my leg up and do like the thing that like dancers do, where they pick their leg up and pull it straight up.
That is gross. You can.
That is gross.
But
it'd be pretty hard to fight with that camera as your vision.
Full range of motion.
When I think about it.
That's why I'm gunning for the mask over over helmet.
But if a mask allows light through, that would be UV light. You'd be burning your eyes.
You kind of have to use the camera.
I hate it.
I can make this work.
Hey, that
Wait,
the helmet is dumb.
give me the mask. I want to test.
All right.
so he might literally just put shades in the eye slots.
Test.
If that's what happens, that's what happens.
You need this back next week?
As soon as possible. Ideally,
How soon we?
ideally today.
Oh,
How much for the expedition?
We can wait until tomorrow.
He picks up the ballistic mask and just sort of looks at it. He tries bending it a little bit. It makes you a little worried because of a lot of the sensors and stuff, but he sort of stress tests it.
That's like 10 grand in a mask.
I mean, should it stop a bullet? How is he able to bend that?
You a cop? Don't ask questions.
It's not brittle, you know. Need a little flex so it doesn't snap.
I may have favor for you, but
Okay.
for this favor, no extra fee.
All right. What do you need?
Yes, favor. Almost like as if he forgot like what he just said that was going to be. A colleague of mine. I need information. He was arrested for something he didn't do. I'm not sure. Are you guys from the Seattle area? And he begins like taking the clothes and start putting together, like begin to create the suit as he's talking to you.
Yeah, from here. What's going on?
My partner, if you will, was at a runner bar. Well, bar is the wrong word. A runner location that was recently given up by some runners. And a corporation was able to go ahead and find it and poach it out. I just need to know where he is being kept. And that is all. Not making you guys go break him out or anything. I just need where he's being kept.
All right. I'm going to go, all right, cool. And I'm going to take a few steps away and I'm going to call Kyrie.
On the speakerphone through the speakers of the deck. Hello?
Yeah, this is up, like, I have it up, like, private for me, so this guy can't hear. Just, hey, we're kind of doing favor for favor over here, getting the sunsuit made for me. Can you take a peek in on something for me? I know the hardwire's busy fixing a deck.
I can try. What is this running on? Windows, like, 23? This is horrible.
All right. Hey, it's a few years old, and I got torched and never touched it again. Not my problem. Again, blame Aztec. So it's the place I'm thinking about. The Jbrews got poached out by a corp. This guy, the tailor has a friend who got picked up during the poach of the coffee house there. Just trying to figure out where he went. Is there like a holding tank that they got picked up and dropped in? Like, we just need a general idea so I can pass this off to the guy and get my damn suit.
Yeah, that should be easy enough. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
And with it being on speaker, you can hear like the intense speed of the clickety clackities. And a few moments go by. Yeah, it just looks like he's being kept at like the Seattle, at least everyone that was listed as being found at that runner den is Seattle Penitentiary.
Oh. Okay.
But
Cool.
I don't know if you want to tell them, but pretty much runners are not looking to be out for any time soon.
Okay. No, that's all we needed. That holds up my end. Thank you. I appreciate you. You good?
So far, got 0
All
contacts
right.
so far, but
Hey, it happens. Let me know if you need something.
yep.
Also, proud of you. And I'll hang up. I'll turn around back and come back to the conversation. Hey, if your guy was picked up from the coffee house, then yeah, he's in Seattle Penn.
That was easy.
Track.
Right, Drac and a half.
We should be
That whole situation is fragged beyond. Like, that sucks, Chummer. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I just wish I knew the coward that gave him the info.
Right.
Don't we all?
That guy has a slotting coming for him his way.
I hope so.
Guy is a real douche canoe for sure.
Right, absolute douche commander.
If you find out who did it, there's a pretty penny going on the web for him.
How much?
At last I checked, there was. I mean, they don't know who they are or what they look like, but I mean, there's jobs all over the web looking for them, and last I saw, the highest pay was 20,000 dead or alive.
I'm just gonna look at Ko and be like, 20K?
20K.
Interesting.
Yeah, wow. Well, we'll keep an ear to the ground.
Please do.
But are we square?
Square's a donut.
I heard 20K. What are we talking about?
We're doing this. So tomorrow, be back here tomorrow.
Oh no, I'll have this done in the next couple hours.
Oh,
Oh.
sick. No, I'll just bump around here.
I've got another stop I had in mind if
Oh,
we got
yeah,
some time to kill.
yeah. Roll out.
Yeah, same. I need to stock up on medical supplies and things of that nature.
Yeah. Before we leave, I'm gonna grab some ammo.
I was gonna say I need to stop by a gun store.
Well, you
We're
guys are
going
in-
shopping.
You guys are in the Seamstress unit runner den at the bottom. So you guys are in a place where you can buy pretty much anything that's illegal here.
Going to be a montage.
I'm gonna make another call to. I'm gonna call Hardwire specifically.
I don't have a way to be contacted.
Oh no, because it's all through your deck. Then I'm gonna call Kyrie.
She doesn't have a phone.
Let's go.
I'm not trying to annoy you. Put Hardwire on.
Does she have a phone?
Hardwire, are you busy?
She's
Got her broker phone / my phone.
I need a break
Dead.
anyway. It's pissing me off.
Yeah. Here. It's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're shopping at the moment. Do you need anything?
Oh dear.
Caffeine,
I think I can get everything from upstairs.
a soul companion, a life mate.
Someone say soul companion.
If they have, I don't know. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
I'll send
call.
you. I'll have Kyrie send you a list.
I'm actually
Okay.
gonna call Kyrie too and ask her the same question.
I'm already on the phone. I could just add. All right. Can you hand me back to Kyrie?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Thank you, Kyrie. What do you need? We're shopping.
A comm link would be good, so I can stop taking collect calls from this deck.
You're just cruising right now, aren't you? You're having a great time roasting the absolute hell out of me.
It's nice to be back. Yes.
I haven't missed you.
I know. I haven't missed you either.
Shut up. Yes, you have.
You're right. Am I on speaker?
No. I'm actively gonna push Mason away.
Hey, we're friends, right?
I mean, I would hope so.
Me too. So you know that I don't say things like this lightly, but if you get him killed, I will find a way to kill you.
I had a hunch, but don't worry. The plan is for me to die, not him.
I mean, I'm just saying, it goes both ways.
I mean, there may or may not be some sort of like death pact that we haven't signed that he feels like he signed on the behalf of both of us. How have you dealt with such an intense homie for so long?
He just dulls you after a while. Either way, yeah, I will make good on that threat. I will find out how you die, and I will make it painful. Okay?
All right. Yeah, not a problem.
Oh, a comlink, a soy calf would be great, and something hot to eat. That's all I need.
Something hot to eat. Comlink, caffeine, hot to eat. Got it. Bye.
Goodbye! And she sounds like all cheery at the end of the phone
Yep.
call.
When we hang up, I'll look at Mason and go, so your girlfriend, not girlfriend, just threatened my life. That's a thing.
I knew I liked her.
Anyway,
You
I'm
sneak
going to... Comlink, caffeine, something hot to eat.
Ooh, we'll leave the food up to the other guys. I don't know what's good anymore.
I've kind of lost the sense of taste.
I also don't know, like, I don't remember, because, like, I know I used to like pizza, but for some reason I can't, like, it's so far gone now, I can't remember, like, what's good.
Right.
Do people like pineapple on pizza? Do they not? I don't remember.
I think I can help in this department.
Yeah.
The best
Karma.
toppings on pizza are anchovies, pineapple, and olives.
I just threw up thinking about that combination.
You know what? That's all you. If you wanna handle food, then handle
A
food.
little salty, a little fishy, a little sweet.
I don't know why, but I feel like I should talk to Dober.
About food?
Some A&A, artichokes and anchovies.
I mean, hey, I'll just blame you guys anyway. So
I'm offended.
you get her you get her some good food and a soy coffee or cafe.
Yeah,
something like that.
soy calf.
Soy calf.
This is McDonald's soy cafe.
Get her a soy calf
Soy McCaff.
and some food.
Mix soy, please.
Yeah, I need a mixed soy cafe.
I also forgot Hardwire. Remember your big old fancy legal sniper?
That's my big old. Yeah, no. Did you have one too?
I got one, but it's legal, so I can carry it around.
Well, that's nice.
Mine is still very illegal.
Yeah. I just like take my big hard like fancy backpack off. It's like it's just this. And I like take it out. Like when I open it, you see it like auto build itself, and then it's just like above the backpack. And I'm like, eh?
I'm not jealous. Whatever. Shut up. You can't prove it.
And I just like press a button and it like deconstructs back into the backpack. I'm like,
You got a license for that?
I do, yeah.
Everything you guys want to get, whether it's from whatever book or anything, go ahead and put it in the chat. We're gonna montage this. Take whatever the price is, add 10% to it.
Do I
Really?
want double image or do I want a spell that makes plants grow fast?
What? Matt. between double image and a spell that makes plants grow fast.
It's up to the group. What do you think we would use more?
I don't remember the last time we needed to grow a plant, but for you, that might be a different.
Speak for yourself. Alright. So I'm getting double image.
All right, understood.
I'm not gonna learn it yet. I'll figure that out later. That
Yeah.
needs time. Find the formula.
All right, so I'm pretty good. I just need some like generic ammo. But while we're shopping, if I see anything for like the Revolution Arms Crimson Wasp, I will be torn on whether or not to buy it. Because it's just a laser-based flintlock pistol.
Can you confirm that's currently not there? But you guys do recognize two faces. Once you get to the merchant section of the runner hangout. Two brothers with a lot of boxes.
Oh,
I'm gonna start slapping Mason and go, "It's a crime, guys! It's a crime, guys!"
there could be a tank in one of those.
Take a tank to Chile. Here we go. Knock on the door. Dobrik's dad's like, "Hello," and I'm like, "It's a tank, bitch!" Pow!
Just run over him like 4 or 5 times. Take this, motherfucker!
Where's your BioWare now?
Maybe we should talk this out.
Either way, I'm walking straight up to the crime guys.
Whatever you want, just take it.
Hey, it's the crime guys.
Hello.
The Crime Brothers.
It's the brothers' crime. You got any more mystery boxes?
Yes, we have 3 mystery boxes for you.
Oh shit! And making
much for all
sure
3?
they're in firing squad, right? Crime?
The Crime
it's,
Catalog.
No, it's crime catalog.
Oh, it's a crime catalog. I forgot the crime catalog was a thing.
How dare you?
Because I don't use guns as much anymore. Okay, anyway, I'll find
I
that
just
later.
like the confetti.
The party pack was super cool.
The party pack was great. All right, how much? How much are we talking?
2,000 a box.
2,000 a box.
Karma steps in. I'll take all 3. 1,500 a box.
Roll.
Yo, I got my real leather on.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'd probably have my real leather on.
Yeah.
I mean, it just gives me social edge, but
Yeah, you got it on. Balls. Go ahead and roll. What's that skill?
Karma's hyped for some confetti.
Influence.
And when we
That's
focus-
the one.
Nothing in the crime catalog Karma can even use.
This is how you do it, folks. You buy the mystery boxes, and you flip whatever you don't want.
How did we get loot boxes in a tabletop RPG?
Because crime catalog said deal with it.
It's actually not
I'm
in
just-
the crime catalog. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just
There's
rolling
no- there's
negotiation,
no-
right?
Influence.
influence?
Yeah. There's no crime catalog mystery box. I just decided, sure, crime would be a company that would make a mystery box.
You're not wrong.
I got 4,
Ooh.
but I'm gonna use some edge here. I'm gonna use 2 edge to turn 2 4s into 2 5s.
So for a total of 6 hits.
I'm going all in.
For you? With your leather? I allow.
Based off of your clothing, you get a discount.
Right.
How much did I just spend? 15 times 3?
Yeah. So 4,500.
Perfect.
With looking at their wares, because I would assume they have more than just the boxes, right?
Yes.
Do they have a crime tradition?
Sorry,
It's
what page is that on?
page 7 of the crime catalog. It's more or less a old school Tommy gun with brass knuckles for the foregrip.
Love that.
Wait, I want to look. Maybe
Hold on.
is it unarmed damage? I don't have the crime catalog downloaded.
Shadowrun 6E. Hey,
It's
Ian,
in the 6.
how about you tell them all the wonderful things that are coming out and where they can find this beautiful book?
Oh man.
I'm excited it's Karma right now.
Yeah, so gang, the 6th edition is still fairly new to it. It's in its infancy. So, if you're interested in any of the books, you need to go check out Catalyst Game Labs, or anywhere that Catalyst Game Labs books may be sold, because there's a bunch of really cool stuff coming out. Is the crime catalog out yet, Bruce?
Crime Catalog is out.
Okay, I have my timeline of when books come out a little skewed. But there's a lot of really cool stuff in the crime catalog itself. It's all of the like backroom deal like ramshackle guns, and they're fantastic. Everything from the crime heater, which is just like a little like standard pistol. It's like a little like 1911 looking thing, little 9mm, to like the crime chatter, which is like a machine pistol. Obviously, the crime tradition, which is like the Tommy gun with brass knuckles for a foregrip. Everything all the way up to a mini tank, like a one-person tank in this book. It's fantastic. If crime isn't really your thing and you're more of the talking person, Power Plays is coming out. I don't believe that one is out yet, but that is the Facebook, and it's the corporate book. I'm sorry, not the Facebook. It's the corporate book.
I was like, hold on a second. There's a book I don't know about?
No, but the corporate book is really handy for your heavy corporate like games, if that's how you like to play at home, or just so you're not talking at your ass when you're talking about the corporations and what they like and don't like. Because there's a whole section in there that's dossiers on the CEO and the second and third in command of all of the Big Ten. Really helpful.
I'm in this description and I don't like it. Talking out my ass about corporations.
Street Weird just came out, right?
Street Weird did just come out for the
Yes.
PDF copy. Books,
So-
hard copies are not.
Yes.
available yet.
So the PDF of Street Weird, that is the mage book. And it comes complete with new traditions, a bunch of new spells. There's a create a spell mechanic that shows up in Street Weird. It has a bunch of new adept paths and ways, which are really good, and a bunch of adept powers. That's where I've been getting a lot of the inspiration for what to do with Konami in there. And Street Weird also does give 6th edition blood magic rules and such. So all of that can be found there. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Take a peek. Catalyst Game Labs, or wherever you can get Catalyst Game Labs PDFs and books, depending on if there's a hard copy available. There you go.
That was beautiful.
Hey, gang, just so you guys know, there is a boat inside this crime catalog, so there might
Crime
be
boat.
keys and a loot box. Who knows? All problems solved.
Dobrik,
That's
roll
me.
your edge. Karma, roll your edge.
Roll
Can I edge on my edge?
edge.
Nope, you cannot edge your edge. And
What about pre-edging it?
nope.
Well, yeah.
And Konami, roll
Mhm.
your edge.
Roll
my.
that.
Maybe
I got
roll
3.
your edge.
I got 5.
Oh, nice.
For all intents and purposes, these are my boxes. So you guys are going to have to ask permission to
To use these boxes.
I also got 5 hits on my edge.
So
Oh, dang
Kama and Konami got 5. Mason got 3. No, Dobert got 3.
I got 3.
Mason, what did you get?
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Shopping montage.
Come on. Come on.
No,
I got
you.
3 out of 6.
3 as well. Okay. The 3 boxes have been moved in front of you.
Well, guys,
They put a crowbar on top of each, or on top of it to be able to open it up.
well, guys, do we bust these open now or move them first?
If memory serves, they say just like crime on the side of them.
Yep, they just say crime really big on the side of them.
Spelled with a K. Anybody at home also remember the crime catalog is spelled with a K.
Crime and catalog.
Crime and catalog. Also, the crime T-shirt cannon is fantastic.
I guess it
But
wouldn't
yeah,
hurt to open up a couple of these.
I'd say let's crack them open.
Crack open a couple of these 2x4s at least see what's inside of them.
Yeah. I'll do it. I think I probably have the muscle to do it in the group here.
Karma's ecstatic and he just starts ripping them open.
Okay. By all means, there we go.
Karma, you opened up yours. There is a set of keys inside.
Oh.
What do I win? What do I win? What do the keys say?
The keys say ST on the side of, on the keychain, ST.
I look at the crime brothers and say, "What's ST?"
You.
Ooh, is that a sports truck?
It is indeed the Crime D-Truck Sports Truck.
That's 100,000 million right there, boys. We got him.
We're going to Miami.
That's on page 35 of the book for those that have the book pulled up.
That's like a DeLorean?
Yeah, it is.
Perfect.
Exhaust pipes just on the front.
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing is a beast.
This is parked in our warehouse. Follow us after close. We bring to you.
Karma kind of has like a gambling addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just going to feed into it.
All right.
That's the only thing inside that crate.
So
Just
I'll-
the keys.
Just the
I'll
keys.
step out of the way of the
Big
second
old
one.
crate with a huge.
Yep, it's the only thing inside of his keys. Chance?
Freaking loot crates.
Right, exactly. What do you expect? They're loot crates.
I'll give the other 2 boxes to Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a tiger by the Konami.
All right, cracking mine.
I toss him the crowbar.
Crack
Yoink.
is open. There is a small box, probably about the size of a Rubik's Cube, inside.
All right.
It says 45 rounds.
Oh, okay.
And on the side it says laser bullets. So you have 45 rounds of crime laser bullets inside there. There's also a familiar looking box. And it just
crime
says party on the front.
Guys, we got laser rounds and a crime party box.
What does laser rounds do?
It's a round that shoots a laser.
I think like tracer rounds.
Yeah,
pretty
they're
much.
like tracer
Yeah,
rounds.
they're tracers.
They get +1 to accuracy if it was 5th edition, but I don't know. You have to double check to see if that does anything fancy for 6th edition.
I'm looking right now.
Inside, there is also a set of keys.
Oh,
I feel like
I'm gonna
playing the
dig-
Price is Right.
It's
yeah,
just
digging around through the packing in the box. I'm like, oh, keys, also keys. What do the keys say?
Aha.
It says tank.
Fingers crossed the tank.
No.
Tank.
No. This. I do not know if you would be interested.
Is it a boat?
Probably not.
I would offer to buy that off of you, actually.
What is it?
It's the boat.
It's
on,
going to be the Barco de Pesca.
It's the boat. We got a crime boat.
You gotta take the boat. Take the boat, man. Take the boat.
I will offer you 60,000 for it.
Take the boat. Take the boat.
10K over the cost, but hey.
Right.
But
We're all like in the.
it's with these crime boxes that we've been putting together to raise awareness of crime, with the K, of course, not of C. But only out of the 5,486 boxes, 2 of them have the boat.
Right on. So, just based on the reactions of my compatriots here, we're gonna keep the boat because, like, you never know when you need a boat.
This is fair.
We could retire. We could become fishermen.
Oh, we could be fishermen. I can't do that. That actually sounds like a terrible choice.
This sounds
For me.
horrible.
But yes, thank you. Also, is there a way that I could like apply to be a sponsored runner by crime?
Can tell if you're being serious or no.
No, absolutely, 100%. Like, I love your guys' gear.
Yes.
We have your contact number.
I can reach out to CEO and see if we can provide gear and merchandise for you to be able to provide.
I will order whatever labels you want me to.
I'm on board. Y'all got the best looking and most like feel good gear that I've run rounds through. So like, I would love to. Do you have like a patch that I can put on my coat or something?
All of our names start with
yes.
K.
Yes. And he actually
like
goes
it's
ahead
meant
and
to be-
pulls out like a small box. It's like a lock box, and he opens it up and just has a bunch of patches that says crime.
Yeah, a crime patch.
And he goes ahead and gives you a crime patch.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
Now,
Any koozies?
no. But last one. You have one last box to open, friends.
Fight to the death. Who wants it?
Doe can do it.
I'm not tall
Who
enough.
rolled higher?
I'll lift you to be able to do
The
it.
crime boxes
perfect.
aren't that big. It's just saying.
No, I imagine they're like at least twice the size.
No, it's really not. If you ever seen like a pack, it's like twice the size like the packaging you would get for if you're installing laminate tiles into it. It's literally just like about that twice the size of that. So it's not a very big box.
All right, give me
Spend a lot of money on
the
those small
crowbar.
boxes.
I got you. Hands over crowbar.
Big money, no whammy.
Pops open, you look inside, there is nothing in there.
Whammy.
Ah!
It's gas.
You got nothing, friend. Starting next time.
That's all right. I think we
Wait,
still
wait.
walked away winners over here.
You guys are moving boxes that don't have anything in them?
That's
Luck
the
of
loot
draw,
box.
I guess. I mean, I would complain, but we kind of made it big on the other 2 boxes, so
Yeah,
this is very, very good price. Very good price. Now,
Whatever.
not many of these vehicles in UCAS. Be mindful of that. Metagame wise, while piloting these vehicles, you have distinctive style when inside of these vehicles.
What does that mean that you can't like spend edge while basically in the vehicle?
Social edge.
Yeah, and people are easier to recognize you.
Okay.
and
Hey, that's
then
that car I saw.
Yeah.
For you gunsmiths
Everyone got
out
murdered.
there, the laser bullets give you a +2 whenever you use burst fire or full auto modes to
+2 what?
attack rating. +2 attack rating.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna take those laser bullets and I'm just gonna hand them to Mason and go, "You'll probably make better use of these than I will."
what are they for? SMG, rifle, pistol.
Ooh, I forgot that is a thing.
Shotgun,
Cyberdeck.
cyberdeck rounds. Yeah.
Uh,
Put like a concealed holdout in your cyberdeck so you could shoot people if need to.
pistol rounds.
Pistol rounds.
Okay, well, Kyrie will use them more actually.
I don't have, surprisingly, in the plethora that I carry, I don't have a pistol.
I gave my pistol to Kyrie. I'm actually gonna call up Kyrie right now.
I'm trying to. Sorry, I thought you were Co. What's up?
Hi.
So, I'm looking at comms. Which one do you want?
Surprise me.
Okay, 2. That is technically my pistol that I would like back, but you do need a weapon. So what kind do you like? You like shotguns? You like SMGs, rifles? What kind of girl are you?
Either a full auto pistol or a small SMG will be fine.
Mm,
I'm gonna lean over to Mason and go, "I already got it covered. It's fine." And I'm gonna go back to the
No.
crime and try to buy a tradition.
no.
I'm doing it. We're buying a tradition. This thing is sick.
You can buy it, but I am custom building Kyrie one of my P90s.
Oh, how cute.
How cute.
Little
So
girl
no,
wants to
they let me see here. What's the availability on these bad boys? 7. You look around. You do not see any crime traditions, unfortunately. You see a couple of Nicholas carbines, an AKM 97, and a crime soldier.
What about a crime confederate? It's the sawed-off double barrel.
No, unfortunately.
Damn.
But yeah, you have the crime soldier, one crime soldier, 197, 2 Nicholas carbines, and a crime chatter.
I'll buy a chatter. Because it's 180 yen.
Yes. Yes, crime chatter. You like extra drums?
Yeah, one more.
One more. Very good. Very good. It will cost you a total of 200.
200. Deal.
And each of those hold 20 rounds. And make sure to read the penalty that the crime chatter gives you.
Yup.
Okay.
How many laser bullets did you give me?
45.
Crab chatter's such a bad gun.
It is ass.
Again, folks at home, I would like to point out that the crime catalog is very much so like awesome RP equipment. If you're trying to min-max, this is not your book.
What the heck is this crime chatter?
It's
I think my
Looking at it right now.
so bad. But look at the crime soldier though. That gun looks dope as hell.
my souped up scooter is actually way faster than this DeLorean.
Yeah.
It's not a DeLorean.
Right. Also, the crime weaponry is typically like what you would also expect. Those of you who play Tarkov, a scav would probably run. Very Russian in this. The actual headquarters of crime is over in Russia.
Whatever happened to our crime escalation? Don't we still have that somewhere?
That's the RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the Humvee. But we left the
There were any
monster.
rockets.
We left the monster in Canada. That's on top of the bar still.
Yep.
That's where we left it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's still there.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna
Probably.
get
I mean, we burned that place to the ground, so I don't think so.
The Barco de Pesca, though.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good hit. I'm trying to figure out how long it would take to get a boat from Seattle to Chile. I'm not finding much.
We don't have that kind of time.
I don't think we have that kind of time.
It's more like one of those boats you chillax on, you know? But did you guys see what it comes with, though? All the extra little equipment that's involved
Yeah.
with it?
I did not
Got
yet.
a sail,
Uh-huh.
so we don't even need fuel.
Oversized fish freezer.
Yep.
Honestly, the perfect, like, let's just go live out the ocean boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's got a sail, it's got fishing nets and lines, it has an oversized fish freezer.
I'm trying to figure out what the open box storage does.
Where's that showing at?
That's what the DeLorean comes with.
Oh.
But I think also, and metahuman adjustment.
So that means it could be, if it were made, like a troll bought it, you could be able to adjust it to have a troll fit in it.
Can I adjust my DeLorean to have elf fit?
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. The only thing you'd have to adjust it for is
Like orcs and trolls.
orcs and trolls. Actually, no, I think it's just troll now.
Oh,
There's a metahuman adjustment chart which gives +1 agility and charisma
Oh.
for elves.
Oh, well then never mind. Yes, absolutely.
Orcs get body and strength.
That's insane. I didn't know that they changed that. It used to just cost
Everything
more
but human.
It used to just actually cost more for metahumans to be able to, like, larger metahumans to be able to, like, fit in the clothes and stuff like that. That's awesome that they give stats for that now.
Oh, I only found it under sample context. I don't know if it's anywhere else.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in tonight for our shopping episode. Is right before we go and prepare for
Something.
whether we're taking boat, plane, that's to be yet determined. But something's going to happen off the coast of Chile. And it is going to be spicy.
Chile.
We also have Hardwire, who was able to repair his deck. It only took him 3 hours to do.
These Black Lodge deckers are done.
Just done. Get me out of here.
get them out of here.
Scheming over here. They're done.
They don't get to keep doing this nonsense. Thanks guys so much for hanging out here. I do appreciate it. 10 views for most of the night. That is a huge win for us. Again, make sure you guys go check out Catalyst Game Labs. We are partnered with them. So they do give us early access to a lot of the books that we've been able to use to really boost up the energy around it. So make sure you guys go check out, Shadowrun.com, CatalystGameLabs.com, all that fun information there. We also will be putting this up on YouTube on Monday. So make sure you guys go over to youtube.com/Jbrews and check out that sweet content there. Donnie, where else can they catch episodes of here if they don't want to wait for YouTube?
They can catch the audio format of We Run the Night by going to anchor.fm/We Run the Night RP. They can also find it by searching for We Run the Night or Jbrews on Spotify. Also on Geek Elite Media, which Ian could talk more about.
Yeah, so Geek Elite Media Network, like we were talking about at the top of the show, check them out, geekelitemedia.com for all your nerdy podcast needs. Check them out. It's a good time. I have a couple shows over there. Peppermint Gentleman, friend of the channel, does all the graphics and everything. He's on a couple over there as well. Just go check them out. Tell them they're all sweethearts because they all are. And find them through Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your podcasts, and links and everything on the website there. Again, Geekly Media.
That was
Forgot words for a second.
That's fine. I thought you were building up the suspense. I was ready.
Nope, I forgot words for a second.
HTTPS/:. Like words.
That was wrong. Also, make sure you guys go out to twitch.tv/IanFlux. Go ahead and give them a follow. They're super cool people. They play a lot of awesome games like Siege. They play some Tarkov with me from time to time. They play some League of Legends. I think they're almost out of bronze. Let's go. And then also a lot of other games and stuff like that. They also have a D&D on Saturday. Is that right?
Yep.
Wizard webcam.
D&D's Wizards webcam Saturdays at 7 p.m. Arizona time.
Arizona time.
Everyone knows what that is.
It changes depending on the year. Sometimes it's 2 hours behind. Other times it's 3 hours behind. It's weird.
We don't believe in daylight savings.
Is it Central Time?
No, it's Mountain Standard and
It's Mountain Standard and Pacific.
There we go. Also, speaking of League of Legends content, make sure you go check out Stonefield Analyzes over on YouTube at that link down in the chat. Travis, go ahead and give yourself that sweet spiel where people can find on your channel.
I analyze League of Legends and other esports. If you are an extreme nerd and you want to hear random stats and follow like what people are doing in random esports, come check it out. I try to do a lot of data visualizations so we can cover what people are actually doing, what the professionals doing. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time.
Yes. And then last but not least, make sure you go and check out Yay. I believe he's going to start streaming here soon again, hopefully internet willing. Over at JRobin7X. Make sure you guys go check him out over there. Play some Siege, play some Tarkov from time to time as well. Go check him out. All again, really cool people. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out here again. I do sincerely appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and get this, like I said, uploaded on YouTube on Monday as well as to the podcast form. So thanks again, guys, so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with some more games.